Anthony, Adam, AJ on the block. Dallas Cowboys swag, about to rock the flock. Canadian host to them Philly birds get mocked. Cowboys CanFan podcast game locked.
Crack 'em if you got 'em. Welcome to the national championship coverage with Cowboys CanFan here. Fair respect. It's the
Crack 'em open, man. This podcast elite. Crack 'em if you got 'em, pop.
I should let you know I had to hard cut our music right there. We've said this before. We're going to pay respect, but I mean, we're not in the arena, so standing and taking our hat off, and we're not even American, we're Canadian, so got our music right there. So we got Anthony and Alex that are on their way in. I mean, we put in all of our time this weekend for the divisionals. Llama Gamer, Eagles and Commanders, can they somehow both lose? Maybe we said that yesterday. It would be nice to see them both lose, but I mean, I don't know if that's going to happen. So RJ, R2J2, who's your team? So you don't want either of these teams to win. This is the first year CanFan's really been putting in the effort and the work into a college football season. Like, we've been looking at players, we've been watching games throughout the year. We went to a live game, then we actually did our own official play down for the college playoffs. So, I mean, I know Anthony and Alex, they both haven't really pledged a specific allegiance to a team. So, we're just kind of we're coming in as spectators, but I think the majority of this room, they want the Fighting Irish to win tonight. I can't cheer for the Buckeyes. I told 2.5 years ago, 3 years ago, when I was with our boy Big Chris out in Dallas, and he's a Michigan Wolverines fan, I said, hey, I guess Michigan's my team. I haven't been doing my job as a Michigan Wolverines fan. I actually didn't even pay attention to the season last year when they won the Natty. And I pledged that next year I will put in my effort and time to know every single player on the team and to know what the Michigan Wolverines need to do. So in that sense, I can't cheer for the Ohio State Buckeyes. Llama Gamer, hate the Eagles. Yeah, that's what we said. We're not cheering for the Commanders, but we're rooting for the Eagles to not win. R2J2, Penn State. I mean, Alex has been a Nittany Lion every single time we play the game. He's Penn State. I don't know if that's his team, though. Again, Anthony and Alex, they both haven't staked a claim on a team yet. I'm the only CanFanner at the moment who's put a team. I can't see us collectively following the same team in college ball, at least, as we do the Dallas Cowboys. Llama Gamer says Longhorns. I mean, Anth was talking about being a Longhorns fan. Like I said, I didn't have any dogs in the fight, and I bought into Big Fella's story, and probably the Michigan Wolverines were one of the only teams I could recount outside of Notre Dame. Everyone grows up and they watch Rudy in school and they see Notre Dame, the Fighting Irish. So I'd say Notre Dame would probably be my second choice for a team, or they're starting to become my second choice. I don't know if you're allowed having two choices in college, specifically when you're like me and you barely have one. But regardless, I mean, this is a game we've been Jerry Jones, 1993. I did nothing wrong. It's all in Dak and McNugget. Yeah, you might not be wrong there, Jara. Yeah, so Llama, we spent a little bit more time, and thankfully we picked up College Football 25 for the consoles. So it's been allowing us to get a little bit more familiar with a lot of the college players. So we definitely know, at least I know, and I know Anth, who likes the Longhorns and plays with the Longhorns in the game, know a few of their players. Arch Manning, obviously, we are all very familiar with him as well. Yeah, he is a dog. It's very interesting now that Quinn Ewers is declared he's going to the NFL. It's Arch Manning's team. See if Arch does 1 year or multiple years. We'll see. How about them Eagles? Leon Graham's nice that we still live in your brain rent free there, pal. Wonder if Lamar will get the Dak hate. Probably not. I think you're probably accurate there. I mean, I think Lamar might have gotten a little bit more hate from yesterday's game had Mark Andrews not made such errors in his play. I mean, that fumble for Mark Andrews for the Bills to go down and actually score on that drive, plus missing the 2-point. I mean, that's all people are going to remember, right? But yeah, it's a shame. It's a shame for them. You go that far, you think your team has it, and you just can't go through. But yeah, Lamar definitely won't get the same hate as Dak Prescott. I don't think there's any other quarterback in the NFL that will get the type of hate that Dak Prescott gets. 1, because he's on the Cowboys, and 2, because he hasn't had a great postseason. And then, I mean, obviously from Cowboy fans, like there's a lot of other quarterbacks that we hate on. I mean, speak of quarterbacks or lack thereof, the running backs, Jalen Hurts gets a lot of hate from us Cowboys fans, but I'm sure if you're an Eagles fan, you're looking at Jalen Hurts as like a very quality back. Conversations living room with RJ, aka R2J2. I have had concerns over Franklin as head coach, but I remember watching Penn State since 82. I was 5 then. Even if Mark caught the ball, the Bills still had 1 minute and 33 seconds with 2 timeouts. Yeah, I mean, obviously, like looking at the game yesterday, there just was a lot of time on the clock. So it's not that they would have won the game, but they would have, anything could have happened in that minute 38. Obviously, the Bills would have pressed pretty hard, and they had a lot of timeouts. The Bills were in a good position to answer back had Mark Andrews got that. So who's to say that the game would have been gone into overtime? We have no clue, right? But at least it wouldn't have ended the way it did. Oh, look at him. He's wearing his Fighting Irish green. Are you going to be wearing your...
Oh, shit. There they are, baby.
I said already that you haven't declared a football team. Are you going Irish or are you going Longhorns?
Irish, baby.
You're Irish today, but
I'm Irish today. I'm Irish all day, every day.
So you're a team. You're going to be a Fighting Irish. That's your team? Notre Dame. Okay. Well, look, Ant's declaring before the games happen, he's going to ride with Notre Dame. Justin Herbert might get same. Yeah, Justin Herbert probably will get a decent amount of hate post this season. He did not have a good playoff run. True. I mean, Hurts is on a team that wins. I mean, the memes where you see the teams carrying Hurts out there is very funny. But fuck, man. I mean, right now having someone like Jalen Hurts who is very mobile can still make throws, even though it seems like there's been a lack of throwing from him lately. But you got Saquon Barkley, you got some dog receivers, and then you have your quarterback that's being mobile. So, yeah, I mean, as a Cowboy fan, we're going to give as much hate, but we'll also give credit where credit's due. He makes a good play if he can move the ball, and that's what counts, right? Winning the games is what counts. And again, that's why Dak Prescott gets a lot of hate. He has a lot of team surrounding him, and he just still can't put it through. But I'm even though Leon Graham's an Eagles fan, I'm with you. We're ready for the draft. We'll be covering the draft all off season, and then we'll be doing our 3-day draft show. Obviously, our draft shows or our mock drafts leading up to the draft are going to be very Cowboy specific, but love for anybody to come in and put us on any players that you see, and we'll usually do a deep analysis on them. So even if you're not a Cowboys fan, we're still going to be talking who to draft in the draft. But we are moments away from kickoff. The thing I like about college is they have a start time, but the start time is literally 30 minutes from when the game will actually kick off. So if it's a 4:30 Pacific Standard Time start time, the game's definitely not going to go on for another 20 minutes or so. Whereas the NFL, if it's a 4:30, they're probably going at 4:35 or, and again, I'm talking Pacific Standard Time, PST. If you're out there watching on the East Coast, then 7:30, it's a little bit later to you. It's kind of nicer that the college games are a little bit earlier than the NFL games. Oh, let me get this centered here. Jeepers. Just trying to get this looking pretty here. That's right, I said it. Pretty. Okay, so we're still going through all the pre-game, pre-kickoff stuff. Jerome Bettis is in the house right there. He's going to walk out the boys. The bus still looks like Jerome Bettis. Like you wouldn't know. Couldn't tell you how old he is. Looks exactly the same as he did in his playing years. Lions have Gibbs. Eagles have Barkley. Cowboys need to get Ashton Gianti. Yeah, you're absolutely right. We want that back. I mean, there's a lot of other backs in the draft that are also very favorable if we don't get Gianti. Like one of them, Trayvon Henderson, who's on Ohio State Buckeyes. He's a dog. Like he would be a good nab, and we could probably get him in the 3rd round. He still looks like he can strap on the pads. Yeah, you're damn right. Bettis looks like he could absolutely strap those pads on still. I'm only watching to see the Cowboys draft. Yeah, exactly. Like, look, again, we love football, especially when there's playoff football or a game like this where the national championship is. So even if you aren't a fan of either of these teams, you know, there are players here that are fantastic. That, you know, depending on when they declare, like Abuka is going to be a wide receiver in the draft this year. Trayvon Henderson's in the draft. Will Howard, who's a quarterback for the Buckeyes, he's a quarterback that could go in the later rounds. That, again, we talk about it. The Cowboys should be drafting over the next few years a quarterback, regardless whether or not they have Dak Prescott or a backup, because Cooper Rush is not he's a backup quarterback, but what's he going to do with us if Dak Prescott goes out for more than like a game or a series? Like, let's get someone that we can develop. Let's get one of these younger guys in the next few years of the draft. And I do believe that there are a couple guys in the later rounds that could be a favorable person to develop behind Dak Prescott. But both quarterbacks tonight, Riley Leonard and Will Howard, I think they're both exciting quarterbacks. You know, the running back situation, Trayvon Henderson, like we already talked about, as well as Judkins. Judkins has some moves. He seems to be more of the power back for the Buckeyes, or at least what they've been doing so far in the playoffs. And then obviously there's Jeremiah Love as the running back. So there are a lot of very solid backs in this game that we're going to be able to see and scout if you're a Cowboys fan. Would love to see Warren fall to the Eagles. Yeah, I mean, hey, look, that's another. I mean, Penn State you're talking about. We would love to draft a tight end like that. I think he's probably going to go late 1st round. So I think the Cowboys aren't going to waste. It wouldn't be a waste. The Cowboys aren't going to spend their 1st round pick on a tight end, unfortunately. If he somehow dropped into the 2nd round, anybody who picks up Warren will be very, very happy. I think he's one of the top tight ends in the draft. So, yeah, Warren's a dog. 2028 Cowboys draft Arch Manning, that would be insane. I mean, could Arch Manning spend 1 year as a starter and then declare? I mean, that's probably what could happen with the NIL money now. Who knows? Some of these players should stay a little bit longer, but a guy like Arch Manning, I don't think he needs to stay in college. He needs to move up when he's ready and when he could be potentially drafted by a favorable team. At least now with the NIL money, and if you're a quarterback, what's up, Alex? When you're a quarterback in the college football now, because you can still make money, you don't have to necessarily go into declare to the draft and then potentially get drafted to a very terrible team because you're going up higher. So you have a little bit of options, but there's always that risk that you're going to not have as good of a season next season as you did that season. So But we're moments away from kickoff here. Ooh. There you are. Looking tough, sweetie.
Looking tough.
I figured out why your computer wasn't kicking onto my screen yesterday. I didn't even have it plugged back into the thing. So that's why. Well, I'll tell you this much. R2J2. I definitely don't want you guys picking up Warren. Okay, so we got kickoff. Notre Dame's receiving, and they're gonna wave it off. A couple kickoff cakes. Kickoff cakes.
Timing. Let's get it, Natty Championship, baby.
Here we go.
I know you've been busy with work.
No, I'm gonna do it right now.
You're doing our deppies? I'm gonna do it right now. Okay, this is where I need the deppies.
Yeah. No, I was just waiting for more people to get
Okay.
in. I needed the stream to get started.
Okay, here we go, baby. Oh, the Irish starting off with it. Riley Leonard. Here it is, baby. These guys have a chance to really increase their draft stock tonight, man.
Will Howard and Riley Leonard, and even Trayvon Henderson.
Sure they do.
Yeah.
If you can have a big game, they start off with Jeremiah Love. Not much there. Something I wasn't able to do to add when we played the Natty.
Big day today. We started it off. It's Martin Luther King Day.
Oh, is it?
Then the inauguration of President Trump.
Oh, that happened today?
And then
TikTok's back. No, just kidding.
TikTok is back. No, TikTok is back now. Apparently, I don't know, actually.
Yeah, it came back.
I heard it was back. And
yeah, it left for 8 hours or something. Who knows?
it's like your drunk friend that just kind of takes off for a little bit.
Okay, they're going
And now we
Riley
got
Leonard.
the Natty. Now we got
the Natty, dude. And hey, a little.
I don't know if I'm not saying celebrating all those things.
But it's a big day.
It's a big day.
Celebrate the Natty, though.
Celebrate the Natty.
Oh, man, look at the size of that offensive line. The shortest guys on the offensive line are 6'5".
3 in a row.
That's
Tag team. That's a stable.
that's some beast modes. You'd like those guys to protect you. So they got a 3rd and 3. And they just do another QB draw. Riley, you didn't see this much. You didn't see much Riley Leonard running against Penn State. But they're going home early.
Where the hell? I'm trying to get this.
I wonder if you're going to see more Jeremiah Love tonight.
There we go.
Natty fucking championship, son. Everyone just listening to me stuff my face. These are great, though.
They are.
Riley Leonard drops back to pass, and he slings it. Oh, and it's dropped? Was that dropped or just a bad throw? I can't tell if that was dropped or a bad throw. I need to see a replay. I hate when they do this, when they just go to show, the coaches and shit.
Yeah.
It's like, show me the fucking replay, man. How about we do that? Nothing. No replay. I don't even know what the fuck happened on it. Man. A lot of Jeremiah Love out there, though. Haven't seen him be subbed out yet. Haven't went to him. Only one time. Notre Dame 7th seeded. Ohio State 8th seed. And there it is. They go to the same dude. Number 10.
Now, are those seeds a little skewed because of the conferences?
I think so.
But
I don't really know. I don't think that's the...
well, they must have finished.
That's not their seeds that happened, as a whole. It was... That's their playoff seeding.
Right.
Which is crazy to think the 7th and 8th seeds are playing for the Natty. Mm-hmm. And they picked up a first. Notre Dame picked up a first down, and they're going to dish it out to Jeremiah Love, who's got some room. And this guy's explosive, man. I really like Jeremiah Love. If he was in this year's draft, I'd really be vying for the Cowboys to draft him. So let's just, I hope, man. Let's get it. I'm stoked for this game. Really rooting for these. I would say Ohio State, even being the 8th seed, I would say they were favored, and I'm pretty sure they were favorited by some points, but Notre Dame's moving the ball on this opening drive. Seen a lot of Riley Leonard so far. He takes it, and again, Just a draw play. So they see something. Notre Dame sees something here because that's the third Riley Leonard draw play, and you did not see them do that a lot against Penn State. So they like their matchup when they can run a draw or power with. Oh yeah, shit yeah, son.
I'll take these.
That's what we like to see.
Paper, and I respect that.
No, I just pulled it up here too. It's easier. Then you can have that one.
Yeah. Next year I might get Ant set up with a little screen over there.
Got our Deppy charts here. 3rd and 1, but if they don't pick this up, I imagine they're going to go for it again. And I'm just doing a Riley Leonard, but they give it to Love. Outside, cuts in, tries to jump, and he's stuffed. They're going to go for it. Yep.
Yeah.
Toss me one, son.
I think we're kind of in a playoff.
Oh, nice.
We're kind of in a playoffs too, slugging it through the weekends.
Right?
Dude, I forgot that, like, even though there was only 2 games per day, that's still
It's still a slog. It's still 6.5.
over 8 hours per day. I
Yeah,
think.
fuck.
We got one next week on Sunday.
Yeah, one game, and this today, just one game, and we're starting right at kickoff.
No, we got 2 games next Sunday.
2 games next Sunday.
But just one day.
One day.
1 day.
4th and 1, they go. Riley Leonard, this is the
They took
4th
it,
time
yeah.
they've done this play, and they've gotten positive yards every time. And I think you're going to see a lot of this. Notre Dame obviously saw something in Ohio State's defense, and they've really been using this a bunch. Granted, when you have a bunch of those hogs that they have on the offensive line, why the hell not?
Yep.
You guys were talking about conferences. Go ahead,
Crack me if you got him.
Yeah, Notre Dame's independent.
Yep.
Yeah, IFS or IB, whatever it is. There's like there's 3 teams that are in that.
I believe they've been independent for...
Okay, Riley Leonard drops back to the throw, but he doesn't like it. Starts scrambling, has a man wide open. Is that Evan Neal, the tight end? Nope. Number 9, Rary Drone? Let me get it here. Number 9, Eli Raridon. I'm guaranteed I'm saying that wrong. But what a ball. And the Fighting Irish moving with ease. Like no problem. Now you got an empty set with Riley Leonard. And they're feeling comfortable. Hikes it, looks left, touches his feet, throws it. Not
whiffed.
a great throw.
So, sorry, Notre Dame is independent since 2021, but its schedule still includes the usual 5 games against the ACC schools.
Okay, so they still get some ranked guys.
Yep.
I apologize in advance for my cake kickoff here, but
Oh,
hey,
I kicked off. I was trying to talk and mouth the
Don't
whole
worry.
time.
We all had our cake moment.
I had to.
hey,
and now
and-
you can have your cake moment and eat it too, as they say.
I had to do it. can't-
Does Riley Leonard have his classic paint on his face?
No, he didn't. He must have tuned into last week's show. But they're going to 24. Jadarian Price, who has some space, rumbles very close to a first down.
Where are they going to mark them? Short.
Still also confuses me with you see players with the same numbers on defense as offense.
Yeah, you're like, what the
I
fuck?
was like, ooh, Abuka's on defense there? No, just the number 2.
So the number 24, the backup running back, Jadarian Price, sophomore. Both running backs for Notre Dame are sophomores, Jeremiah Love and Jadarian Price. And you got a nice 1-2 punch there. So 3rd and 1, they take out Jadarian and bring in Love. But I'm expecting another quarterback draw. I'm going up the gutter, quarterback. Yeah, again, they go for it and they easily pick it up. They've seen something here. They like their offensive line versus Ohio State's defensive line. And I feel like you're going to, at some point, try to use that for a big fake. Short yardage plays, they're killing it right now. 3rd and 1, and they also picked up a 4th and 1. All positive plays. There hasn't been the most negative play that Notre Dame's had so far is an incomplete pass. Other than that, they're moving the ball very, very nicely in the red zone. Jeremiah Love takes it, hands it off. Jeremiah Love takes it from Riley Leonard. Scats up for about 3. Let me get this in us, kids. Crack 'em if you got 'em, son.
Crack them if you got them, son.
Get 'em in ya.
Get them in your son. Get them in your... I love the the end of the game there, and Ant's like, get in for the second verse. Like a choir teacher.
Yeah,
Get up on stage. Get in there for a second verse. Come on, go.
Aren't you glad I did that though?
It was awesome.
Got you over there for it. Got the boys back there.
Got the boys back together.
Riley Leonard taking it, decides to run, tucks it. Ooh, I don't think they're gonna call him out quite a bit short, bringing up a 3rd and 4. Oh, he does look like he has the paint on his right cheek. See if anyone was open. He would have had to do the cross-body throw. Would have been risky. Might have had a guy, but positive yards. .33 what's 33 Ohio State's name again? The guy that returned the punt or returned the fumble last week? That is
Jack Sawyer.
Jack Sawyer, yep. Senior.
He's their dog.
Or do you mean Devin Brown?
Oh, keeps it, slips though. Okay, you're going for this. This is 4th and inches, man.
Rad beast.
Man, oh man, they're gonna go for this. And I don't like the spot. I thought he was a little bit closer.
Here, let me get one of this. You had my kickoff cake?
Crack him if you got him.
Get your kick. I can't even say it.
Kickoff cake.
Gets me so excited.
Is that going to be a CanFan standard next year?
I
We're
do
just
like
gonna
the
have a
kickoff cake.
box of kickoff cakes?
I don't like their spot. I think he was closer than what they gave him.
Yeah,
but they're going for this shit, and you know what's happening. Don't get fancy here. Do what's been working.
Love?
No, I think they're going to do that quarterback draw again.
Or they're giving him room on defense.
And they're doing it, and he's getting it every single time, and he's driving. This has been a good drive. He did take a pretty big pop, though.
Yeah, that lineman was stoked, though.
Yeah, you on the ground? The guy on the ground cheering?
Guys, I didn't even know Kilo C was in the chat right now. And
He's fighting bots?
The only reason I knew Kilo C was in the chat is that
Bot in, bot out?
As I'm going to go to remove the bots, I just see message deleted by Kilo C.
Kilo, you're the GOAT. Bah. Kilo does not like the bots.
Sean Nash says Notre Dame joining the Big Ten makes the most sense. Most of their rivals, USC, Purdue, Michigan State, Michigan Northwestern, Nebraska, are all in there, but won't because of the TV money.
Makes sense.
Is that
and here it is. Riley Leonard, easy touchdown. Riley Leonard just fighting his way for a touchdown.
Good drive.
Great drive, man. They got to 2 4th downs.
Yep.
4th and shorts, but picked them up with Riley Leonard.
Sorry, you said 1996 first round, 15th overall draft pick, Steve Nash?
Yeah. Well, he also said, earlier on, he said, sup boys, work, aka school got canceled tomorrow due to it being minus 35 here. So we can crack some with no repercussions. Lego, baby.
That's the best.
Because you're doing it anyway.
And then you just
and then
feel
the no
like
repercussions is...
it's like a relief wave on you.
Yep.
Yeah,
play like a champion today.
Kilo C says, sup, fellas.
Sup, Kilo.
See, we're going to get
We appreciate everybody joining us. We know we've been streaming a shit ton. So anyone rolling with us for the Natty Championship, obviously we don't do a lot of college football, but we appreciate you guys stopping in. Don't forget to smash that like button like Riley Leonard just crushed a touchdown.
Riley Leonard is weird. He's got a man's body and a boy's face.
Totally.
He looks like I'm trying to play.
Are you reverse Benjamin
reverse aging?
No, are you Benjamin Button me right now or what?
He looks 100. There's an actor that looks 100% like him, and I gotta figure out what movie it is, and I'll show you guys. Once I show you,
I think I know who you're.
Yeah. He's like
a comedian,
kind of. He's been in a couple, I think, like low budget horror films.
It's not the dude that was the creepy woman in Barbarian, was he?
Is he in Barbarian? No, I don't think so. Oh, maybe.
So
no.
He was the creepy. He was in a. The guy who I'm kind of thinking of is the comedy true. I'll pull him up.
If you pull him up and let me see it. But
pull him up and pull him out.
McGruber says 18 play, 10-minute drive. That's crazy.
That's how many plays it was.
Yeah,
18. 2 4th down, 4th and shorts converted, which is crazy. A couple 3rd and shorts converted. So Riley Leonard, if I had to give him an NFL twin, just the way he runs, I'm not going to say he throws as well, but his running style is very Josh Allen.
Hey, yo.
Nate Dizzy, Nate Dog, Nate D-A-double-G or D-O-double-G. Nate Dog.
Survey says Notre Dame's my alma mater.
Zach Kreger? Probably not.
No. He kind of looks. No, it's not the guy though.
Nate D-O-double-G.
In the hizzy.
Let me get a bat signal out on Instagram here.
Oh, okay. I'll see once I get a chance here. I'll see if I can find that guy for you.
Yeah, do it.
Do it. So, first strike, Notre Dame. I mean, they got to basically go punch for punch here, right?
Well, college football is kind of funny. Is like you could be down 3 touchdowns, and in the fourth still have a chance.
Yeah.
It's just because some of the good players are just so good.
Yeah.
What's Smith's first name on Ohio? The kid, Ohio, 19.
It is Jeremiah.
Jeremiah Smith.
Oh, 19 on Ohio? You're number 4 on Ohio.
I don't know, the really good wide receiver.
Yeah,
Smith.
number four. Jeremiah Smith.
That's the one. Like guys like that can just take over games.
Freshman.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a true freshman too.
So Jeremiah Love is going to be, you think he's going to be in next year's draft?
No, he can't. You can't declare till you're at least a junior.
So next year he's not a junior?
No, next year he's a sophomore. Goes freshman, sophomore, junior, senior. And then if you're redshirted, it goes redshirt, freshman. So you can't declare until you're at least your junior year.
Oh, I guess that's, it does say the SO on there. I guess that means sophomore.
Yep, sophomore. Yeah, it has all their...
Yeah, that's sweet. Okay. So now hey, guess what? Now I don't need to look like an idiot.
Hey, man, college game's new to us.
Kilos, he says 2 more subs for AJ's shot. we're currently rolling in at 1907. Oh, that's what I was going to do. 19078. Go ahead, and if you're popping in, crack one for us. Don't even sub to us. Just crack one.
Yeah, we don't even care.
Let's fucking crack one.
Natty,
bro.
we don't care if you sub or not. We're here to watch a good football game.
Hey, there's only one Natty, right?
There's only one Natty. Hey, this is what I said every time. There's only one Natty. Is it number 9? That's good. Oh, that
was
I think because it went through the end zone.
Went through it. I get why they don't let freshmen out to the NFL right away, but like after your sophomore year, you should be able to. Smith would be the first wide receiver taken in this draft, says Sean Nash, aka Steve Nash, aka 1996 first overall pick. Was it 96 first overall for Steve Nash?
Steve Nash?
Yeah.
1996, first overall 15th.
Okay, first overall 15th.
First round 15th overall pick in the 1996 NBA draft, selected by the Phoenix Suns.
I kind of want to start saying that every time I bring up Sean Nash's name.
You should acronym it.
Oh yeah.
I'll have to figure out that.
APPCD, BPPE, BPPE.
Looking tough.
14 14 return men. What's he said? Let me think. Let me just give it one thought. I don't know. I don't got
13 starters, 22 Letterman. Looking tough.
13 starters, 22 Letterman. Looking tough.
We're depending on you, boys.
We're depending on you, boys.
We're depending on you, boys.
That's so good.
This arm ready to throw about 2,000 yards next fall.
2,000?
Yeah, it's like, dude, you better be throwing more than 2,000 yards. Although I don't really know what high school, like a good high school stat is.
High school back in the 70s, so that was 76.
Oh, there was no passing.
Yeah.
You know, it was probably a lot of running.
And then 2,000 yards is probably like an insane season.
Yeah.
O'Banion's your fucking guard or your left tackle.
Right. I should have looked to see who's going to be the quarterback for Notre Dame next year before I declared them as my team. But
I know.
I'm in for it now. I'm watching every single Notre Dame game next year.
Well, you haven't declared yet, have you? I said I don't think the CanFan crew will be all on the same team, even though it will be a little bit more liberal with how we watch games.
I don't know. We'll figure that out.
You have until next season to declare. Just kidding. You don't have to declare.
I declared.
Ant declared Notre Dame. I declared. I made a vow that I would be all in on Michigan.
I may go Notre Dame too, but I'm going to be heavily influenced by merch.
I love that.
Which is fine. I mean,
obviously,
them good or bad, if you're rocking a Notre Dame hoodie,
Yeah.
people are going to, I mean, it's a fucking fighting Irish.
it looks like there's a redshirted sophomore, Steve Angeli.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you can redshirt, I think, freshman or sophomore years.
No, I think he's just redshirt. Yeah, he's redshirted.
'Cause they'll call
he
it-
could have redshirted freshman. I'm saying that's the next QB.
But if
for
you
Notre Dame.
but if you redshirt as a freshman, you'll always be called a redshirted freshman, I think.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
if you redshirt your sophomore year, I don't know how it works.
No, they're saying so he's red. I don't know. I just know from the video game that if you'll always have the RS tag,
Yeah, red shirt.
red shirt, whether
Okay.
you're off. But I'm saying
Maybe
that's the next guy
maybe
up.
they just call him a red-shirted freshman because he... Yeah, I
if
see what
you're
you're saying. But he's still technically a sophomore.
yeah.
But he redshirted when he was
right.
It's confusing.
But that's the next quarterback.
I wonder if they're
In
gonna
the depth chart.
I wonder if they're gonna get some like a high school kid or if somebody's gonna join the transfer portal. Okay, Trayvon Henderson. This guy's got speed. I like. And AJ, in your draft today, I noticed that you got Trayvon Henderson going to the Cowboys in the 3rd round.
AJ's had a Trayvon Henderson, a couple drafts of his, haven't you?
Well, it's just the guy that's there, man. It's either him and right now with how the draft seems to be playing out, it's either him in round 3 or Scattaboo in round 2 or Jonte round 1. And that draft was just because Adam was like, you've been talking. So I was like, okay, imagine this. Cowboys trade Dak to move up to get
Shadur. Yeah, I figured
what
that.
would that look like? And they get a lot of picks.
They do, definitely.
I don't know if that's reality.
Henderson. And there's my guy, Jack Kaiser, tracking him down. Senior Jack Kaiser, also going to be in the NFL draft this year. A big game, again, like guys like Jack Kaiser who are fringe undrafted free agents to like later round picks. A big game in the national championship will go a long way.
Just out there lurking and jerking.
Look at him, Jack Kaiser right there. Linebacker, 24.
Is he projected to go undrafted?
Well, he's like later rounds.
Late rounds, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
so I mean, I would take a flyer at him. Howard with a nice pass to Jeremiah Smith, who picks up the first down.
Well, spring in his step there.
And this guy's 19 years old, man. Which is crazy. Crazy to think.
Just a fucking specimen.
Yeah, look at this. Gets up there, just whoop. Gets that ball, breaks the tackle. Howard with a nice pass. And I mean, it wasn't terrible coverage. Just that's what happens when you have a really tough. Is that the Buckeye? The picture that's on their helmet? That must be the poisonous plant. Poisonous plant seed. They have the stickers on their helmets.
Oh, baby, yeah.
Like those the little stickers they have.
Yeah, probably.
It's got to be the Buckeye, right? Abuka in.
Oh, he's going to get Oh, I thought he was going to get jacked.
Ooh, big run. Big, tough run.
You're out. You're out of bounds.
88. Let me check my depth chart here. That is G. Scott Jr.
So the other condition is they got to be out of high school for 3 years.
Yeah.
So that's why the red shirt can come into play on either the sophomore or the junior, or if they don't, then it's the junior season.
Gotcha.
Yes, I saw R2J2 put that in chat, and I didn't bring it up.
Well, I'll take credit.
You'll take credit. Credit it out.
And they're marching here too, the Ohio State Buckeyes, and they're going to back to Henderson. And this guy's got pop, and he's going to get to the outside.
Oh,
Xavier Watts, the 0 for the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, led the college football, like all players in most interceptions on the season with 7.
hey.
0. And trust me, I learned
Hey,
that if I ever
don't
play
throw it on.
against, when we do our rematch, I will not be throwing even near 0.
Who is this? The
0 right
cornerback?
here. No, he's a safety.
Oh.
Projected 2nd round. Had a great season.
Nate Dogg says, hey, Anthony, we should join a frat at Notre Dame.
Let's do it. Okay. And this is that's Judkins, just a little wide receiver screen, but to Judkins.
I was saying Ohio does have like a dual back threat in Judkins and Henderson because they both have moves.
Well, yeah, they line him up, wide running back, line him up as a wide receiver, and then give him a nice little screenplay that he cuts inside. Very Debo Samuel-esque run there.
And R2J2 saying any outstanding play in a game, a player will get those stickers. That's why they
Yeah, they get the stickers, but is that what it is? Is that the Buckeye? Like, is that a Buckeye, the plant?
It has to
Or
be.
food, whatever the fuck a Buckeye
They
is?
just give you a pot leaf. It's like a pot leaf.
Oh!
Whoa, direct snap.
Ooh, Xavier Watts right there for the big play.
He's like, I fucking knew it, dog. Don't.
And you'll notice as you do your PFF mock drafts, AJ, Watts is always around 2nd round. So I'm really watching him.
I think that's the hardest thing for me is I'm trying to figure out, okay, well, which players, if you got them, would be able to be on the field.
Like, I think Watts would be.
Yep.
Look at this. That's a great play. He had a very good season, and I mean, if he has a good big game tonight, he might even be projected first round. So.
We'll see if we have coaches before the draft.
Right. Will Howard takes the play action pass, rolls to his left, throws cross body
Right to Ibuka
for a 7-yard gain. So you're gonna have a 3rd and short here.
Would like him to cut up there, and he's wearing a Dalton Schultz inspired necktie. I wonder if that's the.
Look at that. Just a nice drag.
Would like him to cut up hard there, though.
Ooh,
Looked
yeah.
like I was playing on Jack Kaiser there.
It actually looked like he had to cut
Just
down.
flying.
Yeah. That's exactly. But did you see that? He had to cut back
Come
down
back to it.
to get it.
To cut off Jack Kaiser's route. So 3rd and 3.
Will Howard looks like the actor who played Adam in the new Guardians of the Galaxy movie.
Oh, and they're gonna say, you know
Will
what?
Fletcher.
On 3rd and 3, we can also do a little quarterback action.
He got tripped up kind of weirdly there, and end of the first.
That was a fast first quarter, man.
Oh yeah.
I guess when you have a 10-play or an 18-play drive by Notre Dame and the predominantly running it, you're gonna burn clock.
Yeah, and the wide receiver there, or sorry, the quarterback Riley Leonard does have his face all inked up.
He does.
Yeah, left side.
Ink me, slap me, call me a little bitch. Okay.
I gotta fucking find out. I gotta find.
Sorry,
who
I gotta
it
read
looks
this
like.
one. Sean Nash, aka Steve Nash, aka the 15th overall pick in the 1996 NBA draft.
Yep.
Ed and AJ are known for their good Catholic upbringing, so Notre Dame makes sense.
He also.
I was a choir boy.
He also wrote SNFFRP. Steve Nash, former first round pick, as his acronym.
Nice.
SNFFRP. SNFFRP. SNFFRP.
You can also call him Coach.
SNFFRP. That's funny.
SNF2RP. You can also call him Coach Steve because he did coach the Brooklyn Nets from 2020 to 2022.
I like Coach Steve.
Or
Coach?
you could call him
Coach Nash.
gym membership. We'll just start calling him gym membership.
Jim Bro.
Gym bro for Steve Nash Fitness.
I go to Trevor Linden though, so I don't know if we want to.
What about
okay.
a little bit of cross sport
A
battle?
little cross sports battles there, huh?
Build
What
one
about
out here.
What about Sean, not Steve Nash?
Sean, not Steve. Sean,
Not
Sean,
Steve
not
Nash.
Sean, not SNFFRP.
This Paradise has got me a little intrigued on Disney Plus.
Yeah, I want to check it out. High Fidelity says, "Hey guys, how's it going? How's the first quarter been?"
Pretty good. Fast.
Yeah.
It was like it's been 2 drives. Each team's had the ball one time.
Yeah, we're gonna see how Ohio State finishes up here, but if they do end up scoring and they are threatening to, it's kind of just gonna go back and forth. Perhaps we're gonna see that. Not a lot of defense, really. Some good defensive stops, but otherwise, both teams are moving the ball.
College football's funny, man. Like you'll have this. I like to see both teams competing, but you'll see big swings in college football. I've yet to. Well, we've watched when we were down in Fort Worth, and we watched. I think it was Georgia Tech versus Georgia.
They went to almost 8
back,
overtimes.
It was just back and forth, back and forth.
It almost broke the overtime record.
Yeah, I think it was 1 shy.
Well, when you guys went to see the Washington game too, versus Michigan,
Yep.
up here in I guess this is Washington State.
Yep.
That was like back and forth. I don't know if it was necessarily.
It
like
was
that,
until I think the 4th quarter, and then Washington kind of peeled away.
I just remember watching.
But you could always be like, okay, even if you're down by multiple scores with, that Texas versus Arizona State game, Texas was up by 17 points with 5 minutes left.
Yeah.
And Arizona ends up tying it to take it to overtime. So I think there's a little bit, the score margin can shorten real quick compared to like the NFL.
Yeah.
There's
Being down
not
by
as-
21 ain't that bad.
Isn't the end of the world. I mean, of course, you don't want to ever be down by 21. And you might not see this in the national championship because you got the 2 best teams theoretically battling each other.
R2J2 said, "I had to research this, but the sticker is the leaf of the state plant, the Buckeye."
Okay.
So he confirmed it.
It is the one that kills cattle and people.
Yeah. Former shit. What the fuck was his? Anyways, SNFFRP says, "You guys talk about Ben Johnson hiring yet? Don't think the boys.
Oh, yeah.
We're ever going to get him, but bummed he stayed in the NFC North.
Yep. Ben Johnson gone.
Yeah.
He's staying in the same division.
Show his bones.
And yeah,
Bones is
Fossil's gone.
Fossil's gone.
Take your
Vasectomy.
fucking.
But he's out of even
blank
the
shoot out of there,
conference.
you
Yeah.
fuck.
So we got a 1st and 10 in the red zone, and they go to Judkins, who has a nice cutback. So you got two really good running backs for Ohio State. Judkins a little bit bigger than his counterpart in Henderson, but both guys are projected to go in the top 3 rounds of the NFL draft. So it'll be interesting to see, again, who's going to step up, who's going to be the player of the game. And if it's a guy that's declaring, and if you haven't declared for the NFL draft and you have a big game in the national championship, I think that all but makes you go ahead and declare.
Oh, absolutely. Everyone's loving your Jerry shirt too, by the way.
Yeah, fire Jerry, baby.
Hell yeah.
Get that at www.canfan.com, son.
/store.
/store. Will Howard with a little play action. And then they do a fake to, oh my God, Smith. Wide open.
Jeremiah Smith, first TUD of the day for the Ohio State Buckeyes.
That's an interesting play because it showed like he was going to come around and get a reverse, but then he cuts back. That's a nice drawn-up play. Watch Jeremiah Smith here. Just watch number 4. He'll come around like he's going to get the handoff. So they do this cool play action. And
They're showing the motion. They're playing man.
looks like he's going to come and get the ball here. And then last second, he cuts back. Nobody even knew. Wow. That's just a great design play.
Draw them in and then fucking cut it back out with no one there, specifically when they're playing zone coverage, I guess.
So to start the second quarter, it's essentially a 0-0 game again. Sure, we played 50 seconds into it, but you're a 0-0 game right now. Yeah. Jeremiah Smith. And they're pointing. Gray's pointing. Well, why didn't you just stay with him?
He had his man. He had to play his part, you know.
Man, oh man, but if he just would have went with his instinct.
Now, possibly they have ran that play before where it is the reverse.
And he thought he called it?
Yeah, exactly. Watching maybe him cutting across like that, he's going to pick up his man, but he's also signaling over to the other side that here they come, right?
Yeah, fuck that. And that's another thing you'll see in college, a lot of those very well-designed plays where guys are just wide the fuck open.
How many, I guess, a question, and then I don't know if this is answerable, but how many plays do you think they stack for, so they're like, okay, this game we're going to roll out these new plays, this game we're going to have these new plays introduced, and then these play, and the Natty, if we get there, we're going to have these plays that are going to be introduced. Like
I would want to say 30%. You try to do 30% plays that maybe have been used before, but not to an extent that they could have spotted them on film. And 30% might be too high, maybe more like 15%.
And they probably practice it all throughout the year, but they're not.
But they just haven't used it.
Them. And then maybe leading up there, they're doing similar formations. They're just like that. Okay, they're doing that formation, but then they're checking out of it depending on what type of coverage.
Yeah, maybe they ran Jeremiah Smith on a reverse there. Who knows? 8 times, and then when thought they saw something on film.
Well, because on a play like that where there's zone coverage from the defense,
well, I don't think they were zone though, because the guy 28 followed.
Well, you saw the motion. I didn't see.
Yeah, but if he followed, the cornerback ran with his guy.
Oh, I didn't. I thought he wasn't.
If they were in zone, I think there would have been a cornerback at least around that area.
Domo DMD is the one who said the nice shirt, and then sorry I couldn't stay. Have a great night, guys. Got to pass out. So hey, appreciate you coming in and say hi.
Make sure you smash that like button before you take a nice sleep.
Send a little picture of your feet over.
Yeah, let's see
On
some
the old
feet.
ID.
You might be tired, but your feet are alive.
Kilo C says sub to hear the Zelda sound. Don't go. Yeah, I'll get that sorted for next weekend. It's hard to possibly have it for us to hear it, but every time it would go out, it would play on the actual.
I don't know.
stream.
I'd get pretty pumped up if we heard it.
No, I know. So I got to figure out how we can have.
I see what you're saying.
I know Twitch has a thing that's built
Twitch has
into
it,
I
so
believe.
does.
Yeah, that's exact. You're getting the elements. I'd be going to the same places that those Twitch streamers grab them from, so they'll grab like stream elements, and most of them will use like an OBS. So it is available. Just got to find the one that is customizable
To put your own sound in.
Yeah, I mean that's how I have a lot of the other stuff here. I follow whatever the Twitch streamers are.
Twitch dick streamers.
Twitch dick.
Fucking
So look at
Riley
this.
Leonard.
They're showing some of Riley Leonard's 3rd and shorts and 4th and shorts.
I'm a big boy now. I can run the ball myself, coach.
This is risky though. Like it is risky running your quarterback this often.
Yeah.
Especially
Can't do
when
that all game,
he's
man.
He's a taller dude. Like he got popped there. I mean, he almost took it for a score and then play after he does take it for
That's
a score.
how you want him to run. Kind of untouched.
Yeah, untouched. What's he pointing at there? 23-18?
23-18.
Is that a score prediction? Is he point shaving? Look at this. I guess they took it from the 75, but they both scored touchdowns on 75-yard drives, both with a lot of time of possession, and that's why 2 drives essentially burned the whole first quarter.
23-18 is from Proverbs, and it's surely there is a future, and your hope will not be cut off. Now
gotcha.
crack 'em if you got 'em, son.
Gotcha.
And the Lord diddeth crack 'em, and he diddeth have them.
I can't believe they're actually playing with gold carroted helmets. Must
Could
be
you
heavy.
imagine?
It is heavy. It's tradition.
Yeah, it's got to be gold. I love gold.
I love gold.
I can't wait till the Cowboys draft a guy named Gold so that we can have that soundbite.
I love gold. I know.
love gold.
I mean, that's one of the most exciting things about drafting.
We get new soundbites.
Potential new sound bites.
Same with new coaches. You get a little bit of, I got to get rid of all the Whataburger
Yeah,
ones.
you can. Well, yeah. I mean, we
we
do
don't know.
bring
He
up
could be back.
Whataburger, we do bring up Whataburger quite a bit.
I might
of
just
them-
adapt it.
I just hope we don't have a head coach that's in shape or like good looking, because then what do we do when they show him?
Oh, then we just fucking.
You good looking son of a bitch.
No, then we get the Zoolander. Don't. He's so hot right now. Don't.
Look at this beautiful son of a bitch.
Already have that one.
I know that's what. Oh yeah, you do have that one. You don't play that one a lot though.
Wasn't a lot of hot right now action last year.
Oh yeah, they also show what on these depth charts what players like a projected.
Yeah. So purple.
So let me check out. I said Jack Kaiser was fringe undrafted. Let's see what this has him, and they have free agent camp invite marked down as they have him going undrafted.
I don't know if it might just be that print, but he's actually the round 7 priority free agent.
Oh, because I have.
Black.
Oh, so maybe. Oh, because white doesn't show up on this then. Because on mine it shows white, and then gray.
Okay.
Oh, but it says black beside the white square.
Yeah.
That's confusing. So yeah, that's kind of what I was
There's
thinking.
no black ink in this.
Yeah, so that's
That's why.
That's what I predicted
Weird.
was late round pick. Kraken got
got him.
a possible camp invite. So
Yep.
I mean, again, he could have a really good game here. If you look at the color coding scheme of these, you see that Ohio State has a lot on paper better roster.
Oh, yeah. Well, they have a number of 3rd, 4th round dudes. Like, that's what all that red is. There's no actual purple. Because I don't know, your colors are a little, you don't have black ink, so it might not look.
Yeah, there's no purple, but they have a bunch of greens like Amika, Abuka,
Yep.
Williams, Tulamulao.
Yep.
Anth can't see color anyway, so it's a little
Yeah,
bit.
right.
And,
He forgot his glasses at home. Tay has them.
but then you
color
look,
changing?
there's Mitchell Evans, tight end, Riley
Yep.
Leonard, RJ Obin on defense, and Howard Cross the third on defense for Notre Dame. That are like 1st, 2nd round projections.
R2J2 saying they actually do use gold flakes in the paint for the helmets.
I believe it. Gold's actually not that
Yeah.
heavy in that situation.
In flakes. Riley Leonard on first down, drop him back. Awful throw. Sailed that one.
You're ruining it, Riley.
And is
You
this one of the
stupid fuck?
Is this one of those things when you start kind of getting it, like just keep doing what you guys did on the first drive until they stop you?
Hey, coach, I lost my helmet again. He's been pawning them.
Yeah. I needed beer money.
You realize there's only 10 cents of gold in this.
Yeah, but I signed it.
We're buying it because you keep signing.
Well, what I do is I strip the paint and then I sift it, and then after I steal all squad's helmet throughout the year.
Little does he know it was just because of the signature.
Yeah, that's the only reason.
Yeah.
So they got a false start coming up. Going to put them definitely behind the down and distance. Offense number 5. A wide receiver.
Bo Collins. X. Come on, cheer louder. Come
Yeah,
on, guys.
get super loud.
Get up.
It's Howie time. It's Howdy Doody time.
Get loud. Get loud. Get loud.
Good. Get loud.
Well, it's 2nd and 15. That's the best way to stop a running attack offense is put them behind the down and distance. And I'm probably just running it with Riley Leonard here. Gain some yards back. And they're not going to expect it. Evan Neal, 88, the tight end for Notre Dame's also a pretty good player. They blitz in on Riley Leonard, who tucks it, keeps looking downfield, completes it.
Nice little.
There is a flag, and it looks like Ohio State
complete it, but
looks like they're pointing to a hold in the backfield, offensive backfield. So that's going to be coming back, and a loss of 10, putting you at 2nd and 25.
Yeah, we got it. Yep.
Wow. And you'll see that a lot of the times, not only in college football, but in the NFL, when the quarterback gets out scrambling, that's when there's more than likely going to be a holding call on the offensive line.
Keep your guys' eye on number 44. That's the
That's
J2.
Yeah, that's Tulamulo, the Polynesian.
JTT.
And he's always around too when the Cowboys are drafting in the mock drafts.
Yeah.
He's
44.
Yeah, 44.
He dropped back into coverage on that last play, so I like to see that defensive end with that ability. That's that's hot.
And you got him here on the bottom of the line.
Come on, Riley.
44.
2nd and 25. We've been here before.
They just give a handoff to Price, and he's stuffed. So you got a 3rd and long. They're going to just either a screen play or a draw play. I can't see them doing much more than that.
Hey, Riley, we've been here before. 3rd and 22. We've been here before.
Is it 3rd and 22?
I think it'll be like 3rd and 23.
Who's number 1 again? The guy
Actually,
that...
I don't even know if he got any yards there.
Jaden Greathouse.
Yeah, 3rd and 23.
3rd and 23. Just go to number 1, Jaden Greathouse.
That's who it was too.
I'm precogging it right now.
Jaden Greathouse.
Come on, Riley.
Shades of mine and ads national championship.
Roll it to the right.
You see him in the slot on the top of the screen. Ohio State only rushing 3.
Run out to the right.
Riley just checks down to Evan Neal, who they're just gaining a bit back. So
Okay.
a lot different from the first drive of the game for Notre Dame. And that's the thing. They tried to get fancy on first down with the pass. They incompleted it, so they were 2nd and 10. Then they got a false start, which knocked them back to 2nd and 15. And then they got a holding call, which knocked them back to 2nd and 25. So should have just stuck with their game plan and ran it on first down, and then saw what the down and distance was and went from there.
Yeah, and he was lucky to get that one through the hands of that defender. Big punt coming up.
College punts also seem a little bit more fierce. It's almost like they just barely get them off sometimes.
Yeah, and they'll like the kicker will run up. Oh, and just a fair catch. Ibuka returning punts for the Buckeyes.
Flag.
Oh, what do we got here? The hell do we got here?
Come on, ref.
A lot of flags on this drive.
Are you trying to cheat my boys out the game?
Let's see if he is. And this is being played in the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. I want to say in Atlanta, Georgia.
Yeah, Hotlanta.
Oh, you know the boys are going out tonight.
They're going to the what's it called? Magic Kingdom, or the Magic Room in Atlanta. The famous strip club.
So it was a hold on the receiving team. I think they're gonna road trip to what's the casino town on the coast in Georgia. There's like a casino,
Not sure.
something city.
Oh,
Come on, boys, we know this.
in Georgia?
Georgia casino city. Let's see.
Magic City?
Atlanta City.
Atlantic City.
Atlantic City.
Yeah, Atlantic City.
Where you can sink your life savings.
Into one time.
And I watched this documentary about Atlantic City, and I've always heard of it as like a gambling city. And then you see the guy walk around it, you're like, I don't think I'd walk around there.
It's wild.
Yeah, it looks a little sketchy.
High Fidelity says, I don't really want Jerry to be fired as an Eagles fan, but damn, do I need to get one of those T-shirts.
Yeah, hey, we got them for sale, man. These T-shirts. Just head up to www.cowboyscanfan.com/store.
Cowboys CanFan.
I had to figure out. I had to remember what it was. You like how I did that though?
Cowboys can, man.
Cowboys. Well, because I was going to say www.canfan.com. Then I caught myself.
So, Conversations Living Room with RJ, a.k.a. R2J2, says, that's in New Jersey, but it is 100% ghetto. So
What?
Atlantic City, I think. Or maybe he's talking about So there's Atlantic City, Magic City is what I said, and Kilo C's laughing about it. But there is that like really famous strip club that everybody goes to when they go to
Atlanta?
Atlanta.
We'll Google it.
I don't have
And
Google.
it's called Magic City? Here, I'll Google it.
Something like that.
Famous strip club Atlanta. Let's see. This is what we're doing. Famous strip club in Hotlanta.
Yeah, Atlantic City's in New Jersey.
Okay, so I was way off then. And we got, Magic City, Ad. You're right. Magic City.
What's the rating? What's the Google rating?
3.8.
That's
3.8 out of 5 stars.
You know what? I'm not going there to eat as a first choice, but
I might be going to Gold Rush Show Bar because it's a 4.4.
imagine they say if this place was just about the food, I'd give it 5 stars, but the music's too loud.
It's funny. I'm today's years old that I knew that Atlantic City was in New Jersey. I always just thought it was in Georgia because it was Atlanta.
Yeah.
That's funny. No wonder it looked like such a fucking dump. Because I remember thinking, man, it looks really cold.
Yeah, well, New Jersey's right on the coast too, right?
Yeah, it is. Yep. Just cold, way up north.
Way more up north.
SNFFRP says Magic City is the strip club and it has great wings.
I'm a big wings guy. Well, I guess we're ever going to Georgia, we're hitting up
Magic City?
Magic City.
No,
Just
ladies.
for the wings, though.
Ladies, we're here for the wings.
We're here for the wings.
Where's your wings?
That's okay. We know you guys don't have any money for us anyways.
Yeah, we're Canadian.
You're just
money.
you're sitting by the bathroom. Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I'll get hot wings.
Yeah, we'll get on. I'm not your waitress.
Some of the worst wings I've had in the last couple of years was at Michael Irvin's Playmaker 88.
Really?
Gotta say it. I'm a wings guy. I love wings, and those were just like
Not great.
It's a
No,
2-star.
not great.
That's a 2-star facility.
it is. It really is. Look at this: 15 receiving yards, touchdown. By Jeremiah Smith, and they go with a little jet sweep
You know what Playmaker 88
to Ibuka.
I know we're watching the Natty, but just what Playmaker 88 should have done, they should have just gone all out Michael Irving, have a big fucking...
And just tried to make it not look so much like a cafeteria.
But I'm saying with that aesthetic,
Oh, and just went-
fucking shove a big Michael Irving
But
doll.
you would have never known that it had anything to do with Michael Irving. If you were
No.
just dropped in there, you would have had no idea.
I think this place is still under construction.
Great karaoke though.
Yeah. Oh, fuck that
Little
guy.
play action. Will Howard looking to his right and he lets it go.
Oh!
Great pass.
I don't like to see it. I do want to see Irish win.
That's a Tate.
Carnell Tate, sophomore.
Let's see what Irish did on their defense here.
They went zone. No, they played man. Weird. They played man, but also had 44 kind of in his zone. And it's not a bad play, but 44 didn't get deep enough in his coverage.
What's that guy?
So
that's the guy
both
that you're talking
44.
about,
No. That's on the opposite team. 44 that AJ was talking about is for Ohio State,
Yeah, they both are.
but they're both Polynesian by the
Both
looks
have
of their
like
hair.
a 2-2 name.
It's the hair. We go by hair strictly.
44, yeah, Junior Tula Halamaka. Oh, and you had him in the backfield. And Henderson, even with his small stature, fights his way to at least positive yardage.
Whatever he is, 5'10" or 8.
Oh, when you click on it, does they bring up their stats?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
5'10", 208 pounds.
Who's this?
That's Henderson. He's a little fucking...
I like it.
That's not too bad.
No, it's not too small.
5'10".
He looks like slender, doesn't he?
5'10" is not... He's probably actually more 5'8", 5'9", but it's the 210 pounds on that size. If you extrapolated that, that'd be like a 235-pound running back.
Yeah, he's got some skill. Okay, little short dish out to Ibuka. Great tackle. That's a nice open field tackle by number 1.
You think it's all strength?
Jordan
for him
Clark.
in his legs, but when he takes off his shirt, he's just got a huge fucking pot belly on him.
He's like, you see this? Yeah, the big Cowboys. You
It's
like
about
20 pounds right here.
You like this? Yeah, the big Cowboys.
Cowboys. Chris is a Michigan fan. I hate both teams, but if I had to cheer for one, go Irish.
Yeah, welcome to
there
the
we go.
team.
Right there with you, Chris. Our Michigan boys aren't in this year, but next year.
Empty set. Bring the heat, fellas. They only rush 3. I don't like it. You gotta put pressure, and then you don't even get any type of pressure, and you let Howard just run for an easy first down. Empty set. I'm bringing 5 every fucking time.
Who's your daddy? Me. I'm Howard.
Doesn't Will Howard look like that one kid? You're just like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, Will Howard, you're really driving me nuts right now. You can't rush 3, not get any type of pressure, and have your whole defense not like, if you're going to rush 3, at least have a guy spy, you know?
Guy, why does Will's breath always smell like peanut butter?
I love it. He's like, guess what I had for breakfast, boys? Peanut butter pancakes.
Yeah.
We're like, yeah, we know.
we
He
know.
smelled you
You
from
fucking
fucking when you
walk-
pulled in.
You sweat, not oil, you fuck.
7 for 7, peanut butter boy, 64 yards and a touchdown, 16 rushing yards. And has another completion
Man,
to
he's
Abuka.
killing him with these fucking...
Oh, Abuka with a nice hit, but then gets put to sleep.
You know what? They're all short passes, but then they go for 10 yards.
A lot of yards after carry, right?
Yeah, a lot of yak. Look at
Cowboy-
that wide open, though, hey?
Nobody even close to him. And then he just that was a couple pop. That was a pop.
Cowboys
That's
Chris
fun. That's
says,
football.
this game to me is like Commanders and the Eagles playing the championship game.
Oh, that sucks. So Chris gets a double fucking kick in the nuts.
So
Fuck, poor
I-
Chris.
I've not indoctrinated myself too much yet, Chris, so it's not like that for me yet, but next year, buddy.
Well, the Ohio State Buckeyes are marching and end up taking them.
Just Call Me
Timeout.
Tay says the Georgia Bulldogs fan in me wants to root for OSU, but in reality, I'm rooting for the Meteor. Nate Dogg says that's a better tackle than I saw Saturday or Sunday.
True.
Very true.
Yeah, these guys actually want to fucking tackle. They're
Just-
not just all trying to grab shoulder pads.
Just Call Me Tay says, also greeting fellas.
Hey, what's up, brother?
SNFFRP says, my wife wants to know if it's true that you guys are just like the Chuck E. Cheese animatronics and are only alive / have movements if a football game is on.
Yep.
I may have told her that was the case.
No, 100% we are. We're actually AI. The funniest thing is people keep coming here thinking we're real people, and we've convinced them we're real people, but we're just really good AI.
You can't say that. That's like worse than saying the C word, COVID. You can't say COVID on YouTube. You can't
say AI.
we don't know.
What do you think? What are words you couldn't say on YouTube?
There's a lot that people. Any times that
I got
I
a couple in my back pocket. I'm not willing to say.
I know. I know the what unalive is. What you hear people say unalive.
I don't know. So
The
I think
real
it's-
word for that you're not supposed to say. So I'm not gonna say it.
it's for me. I think it's more like they're just
Political
being,
shit?
Well, they're just being. No, you are right with what you were saying. I think you can say it because I've seen other clips, but it's like if you're a Joe Rogan style type of podcast, you could say that it's not really going to affect your algorithm.
Right.
But if you're a smaller like us, if we were to say that, it would definitely. We would just basically be put in like the restricted category. They don't want to show that to kids or.
So we need chat. We need chat to fight the algorithm and hit that like button.
Yeah, go smash that.
literally
like.
Smash that. The only way that we're ever going to be seen by anyone else. And don't get me wrong. I love that we have our crew right now. Like we got us in here and we got the boys that have watched pretty much
there's
in the last 3 weeks a fuck ton of football with us. But hit that like button. Let's get some bitches up in this bitch.
Even Richie Martinez, who was getting on my nerves yesterday, Richie in a good way. He's in the chat.
This is what I would. This is what I.
Richie.
And he's going for Ohio State, of course, because we're going for
Yeah.
Well,
Fighting
just
Irish.
because we're going for the Irish, they're going to lose. I feel like every team we've wanted to win in the postseason
This
of
year-
the NFL,
this year.
and then in not so much in the prior college football games, but at least in the NFL playoffs, every team that we've wanted to win is lost.
But I take it this way. I say, okay, that's fine. We're saving up for the Super Bowl because we need one. We actually only need one game to call it right.
Having the Commanders or the Eagles make the Super Bowl. Good job, you made the Super Bowl. If they lose, it's even funnier. Sweet. You know it's going to hurt a lot more than being 7-10 and missing the playoffs.
Playoffs.
Making the Super Bowl, thinking you're going to have a chance to win and then get blown out.
Ooh, that'd be
That's
so
what
nice.
we want.
And you're playing either the Bills or the return fucking 2-time Olympic champions.
Right?
So
If I'm cheering for, I want the Bills. I'd rather see the Bills versus any of the Eagles or the.
I'm scared more of the Bills, but obviously Casey has an electric fucking defense.
an electric defense, and they got the refs.
And they got the refs in the back pocket.
That's the defense that Alex is talking about.
So not quite in the red zone, but we're going to say it is because it's on the 20-yard line. They're essentially in the red zone, and they're going to give it to Judkins, who smacks them into the red zone.
Just a quick history lesson from Big Fella. He says the University of Michigan taught the University of Notre Dame how to play football.
Well, I'm sorry to say, Big Chris, they fucking kind of took it, didn't they?
Well,
Michigan said, hey.
Well, Michigan won the Natty last year.
Yeah,
And
we'll take it
has,
this year. You go take it next year. Okay.
Notre Dame hasn't won a Natty since 88.
The 80s.
Well, Shane Gillis
Since Rudy was trucking along.
I think
when did Rudy come out?
mid-90s.
Mid-90s?
91 or 92, I think.
93.
93, fuck.
And now they're going play action, and they're going to go right to
Ibuka.
Ibuka.
Go to your dogs. You got Ibuka and you got Smith. If Smith's getting double teamed, they're going to go to Ibuka.
Just, again, going off the PFF mock draft system, Ibuka's always there for the Cowboys at 12, and he's ranked 13 on their big board.
Right.
So he's always there. So I'm also watching Ibuka in this game, see if he can elevate his team, and he's played pretty well so far.
Funny thing about Rudy, guys, is we watched it in high school. I always thought it was like a 20-year-old movie for some reason.
And it was like, yeah, 10
it was like
years
it was
old,
actually like, well, like what? Yeah, I guess it would.
If you're when you're in high school,
5 years old.
It has the best sound, one of the best soundtracks.
Okay, and now we have Howard.
Wheels, first down. Fuck.
I'm gonna say I'm a little disappointed that you didn't get any Natty Championship sound bites. No Rudy sound bites. Sure, you could have got a couple good Ohio State ones.
I know.
Like any Rudy.
Sorry, we were too busy with our full-time fucking
True.
job of streaming the divisional this weekend.
That's also true.
What are the chances Cowboys get Judkins and Henderson?
I think they're around the same third roundy.
Richie Martinez says Ibuka's a Steelers boys. Y'all get Ashton at 12. Wouldn't be mad
Which
at
I'm
that.
fine with that.
I'm very fine.
And now we got first and goal, fellas. Can Ohio State take the lead? They hand it to Judkins, who's kind of their power guy, gets a nice stiff arm, hits up the gut, and runs for a touchdown. I think he's in.
Yeah.
And they're calling it a touchdown. Great run by Judkins, man.
Judkins.
Yeah, I wonder how you do pronounce it.
I think it's Judkins.
It's got to be Judkins.
Conversations.
Look at this stiff arm, though, first. Get the fuck off me, son. Woo! And then just watch his cut up. Boosh. Truck stick. Lean. That's a tough run.
It's that purposeful truck stick that you do. Oh, he might be down.
No.
He sails it.
So very close. I think they're going to still call it a touchdown. You got to watch his one shin. Oh, yeah, he's in. You saw his dick in that fucking shot, too.
Good.
You could see his dong.
They pulled it out?
You could see his dong when he dove. Look at dong shot.
Oh, yeah.
You could see his dong there. Watch it on the slow motion rewind. Dong, right.
Come on, pull us back one more frame.
They knew they couldn't go back one
It
frame.
was like you could see the clear outline of his hog.
Yeah, oh yeah, you could.
And let's just say he's
hog line?
definitely
Jerry was like that. You heard Jerry in the offseason last year talking about hog sizes on his players. So he must be a CanFan guy.
Oh, Jerry, everyone cares. So now it's up 14-7 for the Ohio State Buckeyes. R2J2 says, so you're rooting for the Commanders Sunday. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, by default, we're rooting against the Eagles.
Yeah, it's not rooting for the Commanders. It's just wanting the Eagles to lose.
Can't do it.
It's if that makes sense to us, it does. But we're not directly rooting for Washington to win. It's just defaulted because the Eagles to lose, the Commanders have to win.
Exactly. And then
it's kind of a what's the word? I can't think of the word.
Conundrum?
No, kind of, sort of.
Palindrome? I don't know. I'm just throwing out.
Nicholas Holmes.
Rock in a hard place, right? Is that what you're trying to say?
Rock in a hard place.
Sort of, kind of.
Nicholas Holmes in the chat says, I'm trying to listen to this myself. And then he says, conversation, nobody cares. I think he's just saying what we're talking about, nobody cares. And then R2J2 says, Nicholas, we were talking about football in general while watching a game.
Yeah, eat it.
Hey, guess what? We don't give a fuck. We don't give a fuck.
Paradox.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Paradox.
It's a paradox because we can't cheer for the Commanders, but we're cheering against the Eagles.
Oh, is that what you're
So it's impossible to do one without having the other happen.
For me, I can compartmentalize it very easily in my brain, in my head. It's simply it doesn't matter who the Eagles are playing. I can't have Eagles win a Super Bowl.
No, I agree.
Right.
It just can't happen.
So
Personally.
Not during the CanFan era. No, cannot have it happen.
Because R2J2 is Eagles fan, and he goes, "Thank you for rooting for the Commanders."
You son of a bitch.
We can't.
No, because
if we cheer for teams,
they're gonna lose.
Oh, God damn it.
Don't make me come in here with a fucking disgusting Eagles.
God damn it, he's right.
jersey
God
on.
damn it, he's right. And
Yeah,
then,
don't. Do not make us.
That would be hilarious if we all showed up
That would
wearing
be
Eagles.
That would be
Eagles.
funny.
We do have that Eagles quarter zip somewhere that we use for skits.
I thought we pissed on it and
We did. We did.
we did.
We all took a big fat dump on it.
It's still there.
Nate Dogg says learn ball.
Learn ball.
Learn ball.
Like, come on, learn ball.
And then Big Fella gives me another history lesson here. He goes, Adam, you have to refer to them as the crap eyes. So guess I don't call them the Buckies or anything like that. I guess it's the
I wish
crap
they
eyes.
were. By the looks of it, they should have been called the
shit sticks.
Ohio State weed heads.
Yeah, poisonous plant guys.
Or just weed heads. Just fucking go lean into it.
Ohio State, poisonous weed heads.
Marijuana poison boys.
Yep, cattle poisoners.
Cattle poisoners.
The
That.
Ohio State cattle poisoners is what their name should have been. I like the crap eyes too.
Crap eyes.
Fucking guys let me down. I can't believe I fucking picked them.
Hey, you should have never picked the crap eyes.
Yeah, I should have learned from AJ, but history repeats itself, and that's what I did.
Crave looks actually really fucking good.
Crave's awesome.
It is.
Crave's probably my favorite.
It might
stream.
have the best mix of everything.
I do like, so if I had to pick any streaming venture or platform, I would do Crave, but I'd also get HBO with Crave, and it's a little bit more expensive.
Oh,
But there's so much good shit on it. Like there's just
sorry.
so many good documentaries.
Yeah, because I have. That's all I have is a Crave with HBO, and
Yeah,
it
you
has
have
like
to.
all the documentary library from
Documentary,
HBO.
and then it has all the
Seasons of all the HBO
seasons of
stuff.
HBO shows. So you have a great catalog of old stuff,
Yep.
and then Crave has a bunch of good new shit.
Old HBO was fucking probably some of the best.
Well, I got to watch The Wire. I've never watched The Wire. And
It's.
I've only
I
heard
started.
good things.
I watched.
Is it hard to get into because you didn't watch it, and it's kind of like low?
Yeah, it's season one is like
tough.
it's all like old.
H-
It's all that old
SD.
They've redone it to master it out, so it's all widescreen.
When you
'cause
watch
they
The Sopranos, it's the same thing. Like when
Yeah.
you rewatch The Sopranos, you're like, fuck, I remember this being like really, at the time, very good production. You watch it now, and you're like, oh.
LeBron,
Well, they-
LeBron will just go to any team that that's
I
playing
don't
something.
fucking like LeBron. I mean, he's an amazing player, but just as a person, like, I not that he's done it. He just seems like a fucking wiener to me. That's all.
I don't blame you, but the guys, we need Riley Leonard
Yep.
and these fighting Irish to do something. We don't want this game to get away. And again, so this is good. They stuck to what worked.
Oh, gotta be careful about that.
Man, number 9 came in there for, is that 8 or 9? Came in for a kill shot. And I'm going to check that out. That is,
Oh my
Malik
gosh.
Hartford.
no,
is
Lathan Ransom, the strong safeties, number 8.
number 8.
Ooh, I do like your double. I do like it doubled up there.
And he is,
But Anth gets to there real quick.
he's projected as, I can't tell between the purple and the,
He's projected as a 3rd, 4th.
okay.
Yeah, there's no purples on.
So
There's no
Leonard-
purples
Ryan
on
Leonard's scrambling.
Ohio.
Oh, had to-
And just
There
so
is
you
no
know.
purples.
No, it's all red.
And
Actually, sorry, the only purple is the reserves, and he's injured. Josh Simmons,
And he's a,
redshirt junior.
and what the fuck is he? I wonder what he plays.
I'll tell you in a sec.
71, so he's a lineman, offensive
Tackle.
line. Yeah,
so this D line just getting right through.
so there's no top-rated underclassmen. Oh, that's underclassmen. That makes more sense to me now. So Green is
Oh,
Green.
yeah.
Green's
Yes.
the best players. Then.
Green are the best, yes.
and
yeah,
and
okay.
Ohio State has a couple green.
I was reading that as
Purple was the
top
best
10,
player.
yeah.
Gotcha. That makes
Okay, so we're 3rd and 5.
got to pick up a first down here.
Oh, no!
They fumbled
you
it.
fucking.
They got lucky there, boys.
Whoopsies.
They got lucky enough that they're going to get a punt away. They're again outthinking themselves. Should have just went a Riley Leonard draw play.
How come they're not using Jeremiah Love at all? You fucking goof.
Was that supposed to go to him? You think?
No,
I
he wasn't
know.
even.
The timing was off. He was supposed to cross it.
Yeah. That's on. No one else is ready. That's got to be on the center. Center had the wrong snap count. Or silent snap. I don't know. I don't play
Sugar
center.
plum.
We might need to get Cowboys Chris to tell us what the fuck happened there.
Chris, we're gonna
When would that happen?
We're gonna need you to get down into a 3-point stance for us. And
Yeah,
show us what's going on.
get into a 3-point stance. Tell me what you'd do if you had.
Have you tried-
a defense?
Have you tried to Have
No,
you
I'll
tried?
tear a ligament.
It's
We should do that one time and just do like against each other. Have a dummy set up, and one of us lines up in offensive line snap. The other one lines up in.
like a defensive like a like a defensive end 3-point stance versus like a guard or like an interior lineman.
Yeah, because the
is a
interior
little bit-
linemen, they get to stand up, essentially.
Yeah, but like
They get to sit.
like a guard or whatever. Like I tried to.
Well, our measurables aren't proper, right?
Oh, dude, it's so-
for you to get down in like a good 3-point stance on offense or defense, you need to have big, like lengthy arms, which we don't have.
Yeah.
We're built. The Bessies are built like gorillas.
Reverse gorillas.
Like we kind of just have our chest is caved in, and then we got backs and arms. That's kind of what we are.
Backs and arms.
Yeah, it's like, well, could you give us a little bit of chest action?
Big fella says, "I'm so old. We had 4-point stands." Brother Aiden says, "Rudy is great." Yeah, Rudy is great. I think I might watch it tonight. Nicholas Holmes says, "Can you, as a Cowboys fan, can you say the Bears still suck?" The
Bears still suck.
Yeah, fuck the Bears.
Fuck the Bears.
Take Ben Johnson. So Shadman Chowdhury wants to know how we feel about missing a Ben Johnson.
Good.
We weren't getting Ben Johnson.
Never
anyways.
thought we
We
were.
never-
So
Yeah.
happy he's gone, so we don't have to fucking talk about him for the
Yeah,
next
he's
2
off our
weeks.
list.
I knew Ben Johnson was going to be going to a team that had a young quarterback that he could like.
And a
take
good and a good draft pick this
And a
year.
good draft
So
pick,
they're
yeah.
going with a little pitch to Henderson and a nice. Okay, so these Fighting Irish are come to play. They now have a 3rd and short. Can they get off the field here? I do like this guy too, number 34 for the Notre Dame Fighting Irish.
Drake Bowen,
Yeah, I like his style. He's the middle linebacker.
middle linebacker, aka the field general. Hey, watch him!
Alert!
Alert!
So it's also hard for me to. Okay, there is aqua and blue. Okay, I'm starting to figure out these the colors.
It's also even worse that you're wearing sunglasses.
Yeah, so it takes away a little bit. They kind of blend. They brought the heat here. Notre Dame brought the heat, got there.
He got
Oh
the
my
pass.
goodness, wide open, number 11.
They're playing super fucking soft in secondary. Like,
Brandon Innis, who's either wide receiver 4 or wide receiver 6, because he's the second on the depth chart on the slot receiver. So he
Nice
got
block.
popped.
Do you see that block there?
And this is a nice completion.
Toss me one, son.
Yeah, I'll take one too. Notre Dame playing man coverage. Oh yeah, nice toss.
Jeez,
It's all on the wrist.
WJ's in form.
He's on
bro.
form.
Playoffs. I'm in playoffs, baby.
Natty championship form.
Who's the one with Natty?
Henderson back there at running back. They're gonna play action to him. Howard tries to decide to run,
Tucson runs it.
but he does not make anything. And I don't think that was a designed run.
Ye old tuck and run.
That wasn't a design run. He just thought all his guys were covered and got away from the pass a little early. I think he kind of ran into the sack. He had time, but okay, they were all pretty covered. It was either going to be in a Buka screen on the right, and he didn't like it. Just tried to pick up yards himself. Lost yards for a sack, bringing up 2nd and 11 for Ohio State. Or sorry, the crap eyes.
Yeah, the fucking crap.
Got
eyes.
him. Henderson still in there. Pitch out to Henderson, who I like him. He's got a little bulldog in him.
And he ran hard into number 0 on
Xavier
Notre
Watts.
Dame, yeah. And he's a boy to watch.
He is. Xavier Watts led college football in interceptions with 7 this year. I know
every
I've
time-
said that, but I'm going to bring it up whenever he makes a good play.
Whenever he does a good play, he says, "You just got electrified." Sean Nash says in a Mel Kiper voice, "This is Anthony Bessie, and he is like a reverse gorilla with his size. His speed is nothing special, but he did shotgun 7,000 drinks over the last season. High motor, high upside."
Yes. I'm drafting him.
And Anthony Bessie is off the board. Okay,
I'm
next
drafting
up,
him.
Alex Johnson. He doesn't have anything for AJ here
Yet.
yet. Hey, that'll be actually good for our draftacular extravaganza. We'll do draft cards for each other.
Yes.
I'd come on. I think I'm like a 7th round. A 7th round flyer.
You played quarterback in college for a tier 2 team, and you're getting to the NFL, and you want to play quarterback, but you're fine with playing slot receiver.
Yeah.
If you get in the league.
I'll play slot receiver.
He's a Wes Welker,
Yeah,
Julian Edelman style
exactly.
guy. Starts off on a journeyman. He goes to 2 different teams.
Great for trick plays.
Yeah.
Because he played quarterback left-handed.
Kind of a gadget guy.
Look, I'll fight it out for a safety position too. I'll put on 10 more pounds.
Yeah, juice me up.
Hey,
Well,
coach.
Juice me up.
Juice me up.
Juice me up, coach.
Get
I'm
me
in.
on the Rogan diet, baby.
Get me on there, coach.
Coach, I'm hopped up on codeine, baby. Let's go.
You think Jamarcus Russell like purple drank? I'll fucking drink all the purple drank, son.
But because he doesn't throw too much, when they do get him to throw in practice, he throws his arm out. So because his mechanics are off. So Nate Dogg says my story is the exact same as Tom Brady.
I knew it was.
Nate goes like fucking 6th round. Crack him if you got him.
Crack me if you got him.
Crack him if you got him.
This is fun, guys. Just a natty game. And I like the fact that we only got one game.
Oh yeah.
You know, I was kind of hoping, I thought for whatever reason next week it was a game, one game Saturday, one game Sunday.
I kind of
was hoping.
I kind of
But it's
prefer
also
that.
good.
I'd like the double up.
Yeah, just double it up.
It's early. They're both.
No, that's sorry. It's because I would have not liked it if they had the late game, but they do a nooner and a 3:30.
It's like a mid game.
So it's like,
Which is nice
yeah,
because we'll be done. It's kind of the same as yesterday's.
done by 7th, 8.
Yeah.
basically.
I like that. Liam 1256 says, "Are you guys looking at any quarterbacks to draft in this draft, like a late round pick on
Yes.
Jalen Milroe?"
So I actually did a draft today where I did draft 2 quarterbacks. I won't like it was just a fun what if type of style draft. But later on, I ended up drafting who was it? Rourke.
Yeah.
And the reason was he was just like big body. You can't
he's Canadian.
You can't teach that size. So it's like, hey, if this guy's got any skill, the Cowboys would be really smart to do that and bring in a guy who's not ready for the NFL right now, but has some sort of
Sit him for 3 years.
exactly. Well,
Even
you
if he's
would.
just your backup for, you
Yes.
know, and
We
battling
need a
out.
backup.
Yeah.
Get him in with 2 years, and then guess what? At that point in time, when you come around to sign Dak again, you can make a decision.
Yep.
Is Dak the guy, or did we develop this guy good enough that
Agreed.
he can come and take over? And Dak would probably be fine with that in terms of, sure, I'll compete. He might not want to teach this kid anything, but he might be like, yeah, I'll compete.
Totally.
That's what you want, right? A quarterback who's ready to compete. Here we go. Step back, Howard, launching.
Picks it up.
Completion to Tate.
They are eating up. Ooh, it looks like an injured Notre Dame
Irishman?
player. Irishman.
In Mel Kiper voice, AJ, while not known for his size, is like a coach out there on the field with how he sees the game. In the past 2 seasons, he has averaged 4 Bates jokes per stream. Great student.
It's true.
It is true. 4, and I think 4 might even be the under.
Crack him if you got him.
I'm coming in as more of a jack of all trades. Type
A jack
of guy.
of? A jack of?
a jack off all trades type of guy.
And they pick up a first down and it's showing the field goal range for the kicker. Howard running, but
He's lucky because Howard was running out, I think, to unleash a deep bomb.
Joshua Burnham or Burnham, which you don't want to do at dinner time.
No, you do not. Look at that.
Nice ankle catcher.
Yep.
He just bit his ankle.
You just got bit, son.
Jumped up and got him.
Am I gonna turn?
Am I going to turn into a wolf?
We'll find out in 12 hours.
Shoot me. Shoot me.
Shoot me. Claire, shoot me.
Shoot me.
Fuck that. I'm saying no. Let me turn.
Guys, I want you to fight. I want you to fight Zombie Anth. Or I guess Vampire Anth.
No. Don't kill me when I turn. Let's make it fucking. Let's make it fun.
Yeah. Hey, let's just see how it goes.
Kirk Herbst Street and who's this other dipshit?
Curb looks like he's got a pull up his ass holding him up.
Actually, that would be a funny skit where it's like, because you know in movies they're like, just kill me now,
Yeah.
let me go. Where
No.
he's like, no, don't kill me now. Wait, I want to. If you're the better man, you'll
hold
take
the
me.
gun.
out-
Oh,
you'll
what
take
are you
me out.
doing?
So the whole
That'd be a funny
Yeah,
scene.
no. I'm.
That'd be a funny skit.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm turning.
yeah.
Oh no, I'm turning.
I want to take you down.
Actually, I also want to turn.
Yeah.
What are you guys doing? What are you guys doing here?
Yeah, I'm actually also bit, but I also now want to turn.
I also was bit, and I want to turn.
Yeah, I want to see. Let's just see. Let's see who's the tougher person here.
Well,
Oh man, they brought the heat. The Fighting Irish brought the heat, and wide open is Jeremiah Smith. This is the thing. Anytime Jeremiah
fucking
Smith
time.
catches the ball, no one's within 5 yards of him.
no. Adam said he could kill me if I was a zombie. So I want to see that happen.
And you know what would be funny?
Yeah,
in
I
that
said
too?
zombie. You turned into a vampire.
And you know what the funniest thing in that skit would be? Like 2 of us are like, it'd be the 2 conversation between 2 people. And then the third one's in the corner being like, well, no, I'm also bit. I want.
Yeah.
And then eventually convincing the one that's not bit, to be like, "Okay, well, just bite me so
then
that
you bite me.
we can fight."
I can beat you if I was a zombie. Well, then bite me too.
That negates the whole idea because obviously, if we turn, can you handle that?
That would be a
Then
good
we're all on the
skit.
same team.
Yeah, that's funny. Okay, done deal. We'll write it after.
Yeah, we got
Well,
it.
I think we gave the people what they wanted.
Will Howard. Oh, is that picked?
Oh,
Xavier Watts.
You almost got electrified.
Leading interceptions in college football.
I like that. I like just
Missed
two
out on
dudes,
that.
But two studs going up for it, being like, "Hey," like they both went for it and they high fived after. It was kind of
man, he
look. They
had
both
it.
caught it.
They did. They both.
But he
had,
hooked his arm
Oh.
smart.
take that.
I
crap eyes.
got to go. Ty goes to the defensive player because sure he didn't get the interception, but he still won the play.
Yes,
I guess it's technically not a tie. He won that play.
he won that play. Yeah, because
Was that third down?
ultimately, as a defender, you stop them from catching it, especially like that.
And on first down. So now you got 2nd and 10. They're behind the markers. Will Howard's finding some stream. If they can get a touchdown here and go up, and he's deciding to take it, and he's got some room, and they go to lay pop.
Go fucking shoulder.
No,
You-
no
you
sliding,
can't-
no shoulder. You just
You
basically
can't get
touchdown.
bitched. You can't, man.
Gotta go shoulder.
Aiden Schuler.
Yeah.
You can't get bitched like that.
Shoulder to cock.
You got a chance to take out Will Howard one-on-one, and you whiff on him.
I'm popping him in the tummy.
I'm doing an uppercut tackle punch. And now they're going Henderson. Who's
Henderson
just fighting
trucks
for
him
yards.
through, dives for a couple more yards. Help him up. There you go. Thanks, boss.
Henderson's
Man,
a-
you do not want them to score. Who
Henderson-
gets the fucking ball after half?
Fuck a crap ice.
Do they actually?
Yeah.
So if they score here, go up
That's
21-7, double doink Dutch. That's some risky business here. I'll tell you what. They need the Irish need
Nope.
to stop them here.
Someone called the timeout.
And we could have just ruined the Irish's season by rooting
Oh,
for
a flag. Sorry, maybe that was
Offside, possibly.
will happen right when the snap went. So.
Oh,
Tell
did
me.
it?
Yeah.
Illegal formation or motion? Oh, they said they got the crack me if you got him.
Crack him
Got
if
him.
you got him.
I did like how Ohio State,
Yeah, no, they
was
got
a
the
timeout.
They got the timeout before.
but I did like how Ohio State wasn't calling the timeout, letting the like. That's my kind of style too. Is like, I'll take the 2 timeouts with 10 seconds and try to
Yeah.
run 3 plays with that. Then I know if I fuck up on anything, I'm not giving you any. It's more of like I know I'm gonna fuck up. So
Yeah. 30 seconds left.
I do not like the look. I don't know why. I don't like the look of the Ohio State
Crap ice.
coach.
Oh yeah, no, I hate it too.
I don't know what it is.
It's his
his
dyed
painted-
it's his dyed beard.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he looks.
He looks like an influencer.
Is he the head coach though?
Yes.
That is
Yeah.
the head coach. He looks weird.
He looks like he's the guy. He
Just
looks like
don't
a
dye
guy.
your beard.
So
So
he
if
look-
you dye your beard, you got to do. I don't know.
He looks like he is also he ties it off almost every night. So he's kind of always looks like puffy faced, like
Yeah, oh yeah. He's like
hungover.
Coach, are you?
hungover.
Coach, are you
But he's
okay?"
a billionaire.
He's like, They're like, Coach, you look. We can smell that you're like really hungover. He's
Coach,
like,
you're
oh no,
fucking-
I was in
you're
bed
drunk."
at 6.
No, I went to bed at 6
a.m.
Yeah. Am I right? Am I right?
Coach, put your dick away.
Well, they have a chance here, fellas, to really pull ahead here. 21-7, 33 seconds left.
Couple
And
chances,
Look at
really.
the yards, 225 to 86.
All on that first drive, that 86.
Essentially, yes.
I mean, they got a couple yards after, but
Will Howard takes it, has lots of time. He's going to run it. But they step up, and then just like
why
that,
would you come off your man?
Judkins wide open. Ohio State.
Kicking the fucking door open.
Crap eyes
Kicking
just
the
fucking
door open.
shitting all over the fighting Irish right now.
Don't like Judkins' fucking half black hair, half blonde hair. I think that's a little played out. Or get to WWE. I might like that. I might like it there.
Fuck off, LeBron.
What's this team name? Is this Ohio? It's Ohio State. I know Ohio's a state, dumb motherfucker. Just, it's Ohio.
Do you think they're gonna fake it?
No, there's no need to.
Just fucking pop it down the pipe and get the ball back again.
Yeah, get the
in 30
points.
seconds.
Nate Dogg says he looks like exactly like looks like an influencer. Exactly right. Another quick question in chat that has nothing to do with football.
Hey, what's up? I've been buying and selling
Crypto.
crypto.
He's a crypto bro.
Yeah, he's a crypto
I've been
bro.
buying and selling crypto for 6 months.
And it's made me look like this.
He's a finance bro. Liam1256 says, who do you think survives longer to zombie apocalypse? I actually think that the three of us together, we would band together.
I think I'm dying pretty relatively quick.
Why?
I'm doing something heroic to save you two.
Man, you don't need to do that.
I'm like, no, I have to. It's too late.
It's too late. No, it's not.
And there's 85 fast zombies out there. I think I like my odds. They're not that fast.
I like my odds.
They're not that fast.
We don't need the can of beans.
You know
we have enough food.
Because in my brain, you know those videos that hit a couple months ago with that Madonna song from Deadpool?
I need to put my name.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's like
yeah.
women want to die calmly in their sleep. Guys are thinking of this, and that's what would come into my head. I'm like, I fucking got this.
Yeah.
And then I wouldn't even get one kill. I would
You
just
step
get
out the door.
Yeah, and then I'd be again back to the kill me, the guy getting eaten and Dusk Till Dawn.
There's actually on Netflix, there's actually a really cool zombie show that I never heard about, and they only had 3 seasons before it got canceled. And it's like, fuck, what the hell's the name of it?
Netflix zombie show.
Yeah, I'll try to remember.
It would be funny if that was the name.
No, and I don't even know if they would classify them as zombies.
Look at this, guys. Opening drive, 75 yards. Last 2 drives for Notre Dame, -4 yards. And with two timeouts, you have to try to get 3 points here.
Nate Dogg says that outsiders always survive, by the way.
You got to push the field here.
Well, I don't know if you're going to be doing it with that. Jesus.
Well, you better call timeout,
inbounds
man.
too.
I hate
smart,
this.
real smart.
Terrible. The only way that play makes sense is if the guy gets out of bounds.
Why are you
The
not calling a
clock's still
touchdown?
Because
a timeout.
Well, can you just call a touchdown?
I know, call a touchdown.
Touchdown!
they're like, ref, we called a touchdown. Oh, you pussies. You fucking pussies. I hate it.
No one knows what they're doing.
I hate it. What did we say in college football? There's big swings. They can
14 points ain't.
It's 14 points is fuck all. It really is.
Yep.
The fact that they get the ball back after half is a little alarming,
Could swing it.
but
Still only 3 scores.
it's only not. Is it 2 scores?
No, if they score.
Oh, yeah.
If they go down and score.
Oh, totally, definitely.
But
Lots of time left.
do
if
you
that
feel
happens.
good about that? Because they've ran. Let me just go pull up the drives here.
Do it.
Because Ohio State has had to. Come on. Why are these all open? Ohio State's punted 0 times. Touchdown. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. The Irish, touchdown, punt. And that's the fucking tail of the tape right there. Not doing much. Irish have had a total after their 18-play, 75-yard drive that took 9 minutes and 45 seconds off the clock. They've had a total of 7 plays, 2 yards. 7 plays, 2 yards in a matter of just over 2.5, just around 2.5 minutes. 3.5 minutes, sorry. No bueno! Adam just left me off the camera, and so I had to bring myself on here. Oh, well, here you go, Natty Championship. It's still within reason, 21-7, Ohio State Buckeyes, but I would say Notre Dame definitely looks like they are on the losing side, or going to be on the losing side here. However, does feel like in college football, teams come out after halftime and can have a much bigger swing. The negative here, of course, Buckeyes get the ball, but if those fighting Irish are able to shut him down and keep him off the scoreboard, then you know the Irish is coming back and they're going to rush down and get a 6 on the board and then maybe even put up 8 just for the hell of it. There's no point to go for 2, but that's the tail of the tape right now. Ohio State Buccaneers, 8th ranked team, 13-2, versus the Fighting Irish, 7th, 14-1. Only 3 losses between both teams, both squads.
Where'd Eth go?
I had a phone call, I think.
I like that. I think I heard you say the Buccaneers.
I might have said the Buccaneers.
Ohio State.
Close
crap
enough.
eyes. Double R says, salute Cowboys, CanFan, and Cowboy Nation in chat. LOL. Hey, those Buckeyes have too much for Notre Dame, just saying.
Feels like that right now. But, like, you know, they can come out, they can go in. Coach looked calm. Coach looked like I don't agree with just letting the clock run out, but, you know, you got to trust trust your coach, I guess. He got you to this fucking song and dance.
It said just, this is the biggest deficit that the Fighting Irish are going to have all season. Is that you? Is that your travel commercial?
Yeah, it's me on the beaches of Thailand. We kicked you out of your bar. Yeah, but you don't own the beach.
You don't on the beach. Yahoo! Yahoo! It's instead of the screaming like that, you just go, Yahoo!
Yahoo!
Yahoo! You know what? I do find I do find less replays in college football, and I don't know if it's just because of how they broadcast them. But
I think it's also that it tends to be that they move the ball a little bit quicker. And you need like 5 seconds to get that because they gotta find the replay or get it back on. It feels like it should be quicker.
Well, that's why you'll hear a lot of these players who come from college ball into the NFL. They're like, yeah, college moves way quicker than the NFL, so I'm not worried about the speed, and they're taking it completely wrong. Maybe the pace moves a little bit quicker in college football.
Well, it's still a 40-second clock, but yeah, if you're snapping it at 25 seconds instead of 15,
yeah,
that's a 10-second difference.
But, I mean, the speed and everything's ramped up. Did I sent you that thing about I sent you guys the thing on Jaden Daniels, how he trains in VR at 1.75 times speed, and I was looking at the stuff on it. So talking about like slowing the game speed down and why his percentage, the 1 year was like 14 touchdowns and then maybe 2,600 yards. And then the next season, this is in college, when he went to this like cognitive training on this VR program that he got set up with his Germans. So that's like the team that he's going to play. It's installed into the game. Their formations are all in there. So it's all in-game stuff. So he'll practice at 1.75 speeds. Next season, he went up to 40 touchdowns, like over 4,000 yards and like a higher completion rate. So one of his conditions was when getting drafted that any team he gets drafted to, they have to follow that same program for him, which I think is why he's having such a good connection. I don't know how much the cognitive stuff helps, but
that makes sense.
When we talk about what people can do to better themselves in speed, specifically from college to NFL, that's the type of stuff I think you need to get into, where you're not going to take that like physical impact. It's all that mental impact, because going from college to NFL, you're dealing with an entirely different ball game. And you hear some quarterbacks who go into the NFL from college and like, I knew nothing going into the NFL. Like going from college, I was able to rely on my athleticism. I was able to rely on my natural instincts. Getting to the NFL, it's like I felt like I was learning football for the first time. Mm-hmm. Just with the amount of plays that you have, the different coverages, schemes. You see some of the playbooks that some of the quarterbacks have to memorize and some of the play calls. It's just like, holy shit.
Yeah, I think it would benefit anyone to... That mental preparation is definitely another aspect, or like a 50-50 aspect to the physical part of it.
Do you think that a person who is a good, let's say you're really good at Madden, do you think you could go in and be a solid play caller? Let's say you're really good at Madden, you're like a top-ranked player, or college football. Do you think that type of skill would translate into a coaching in a real life scenario?
I don't know. If you're cheesing shit, then no, because you're just you just know how to beat a computer.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say no, but like, how good are you going to be when you're out on the field and you have your plays in front of you and you're calling and you're dealing with human beings and not just a computer? That's
well, you can't individual hot route guys when you're out there. Like.
No. I think I would say that if you called plays very well on Madden, it would probably translate somewhat into the real world. But I guess the reverse of that is like, okay, if I put who's the best signal caller. If I put Ben Johnson into calling plays for Kurt Benkirk in Madden, he probably would do well in that scenario because Kurt Benkirk, yes, he's a quarterback, so he understands the language, which is good, but he also understands the video game, so he would be able to manipulate that. So it's interesting, but all of that is, I still think, valuable. You could still find the value in someone who's very good at the game on offense or defense.
Right. But the thing is,
could they jump into the coordinator position? I don't know.
Yeah, I guess
probably not, but they could probably jump onto the team as maybe an advisor and then find their way that way.
Yeah, that would be a funny movie where it's like that one movie.
Well, there's that race car,
Gran Turismo,
which I really liked, and that's a true story.
Yeah, true story. It happens. They take it based on the Twitch muscle. So it's like a high ranked Madden player gets.
But those guys are sitting in, like Corey Wu, our buddy. He has
a simulation rig.
So when I go to his house, he's got every
Alex.
It's got the shift stick, everything, and
the drag and everything.
Oh, when you're turning, like the car is like, it's hard. I can't even complete a fucking lap.
I'm not a big guy.
But it's fun. Racer. But I would the major difference, and I don't know how this would translate for coordinator, but I guess as a coordinator, you can you go through your game and you might be able to play 5 or 6 games in a row and do well. But how are you going to do when everything you're calling the other side
is answering?
And now you've got to think on the fly. That's where I think, I don't know that you wouldn't have that skill, but I think it's like, okay, when what you know should work isn't working, do you have it in you to?
Yeah, the only thing that you would be able to do is you couldn't do, and Nate Dogg says, hey, I think AJ can hot road any guy he wants. Hey,
tell me about it.
It's a shame with how he understands the NFL game. He never got a chance to play or become a coach.
Who?
I don't know who R2J2 is.
Oh, maybe Kurt Benkirk?
Kurt Benkirk. Yeah. That's
Kurt Benkirk, if you guys are looking for some fun action. Kurt Benkirk is a really...
he's been
an ex-QB, ex-real NFL QB.
Played for 5 years in the backup. He was
multiple teams.
Green Bay, San Francisco.
And he's just really recently started to...
He's popped. He's popped in the last 6 months. He's really popped up. Yeah, he's talking about it. So he's the guy that I was referring to that said going from college to NFL. He's like, I didn't know. I did not know anything. It's like I was starting from scratch. I remember he was talking about that. I don't know if it was the same video, but he's probably mentioned it a couple times where he's like, it was I relied a lot in my college days on my athleticism and being able just to run a play open basically. But he's a guy who you could see someone having some skill. Maybe it's even from high school, but then utilizing Madden to showcase their talents as a coordinator or something. And it would be super interesting in the next 5 years to continue to watch him and see if he does sniff an opportunity with a team. Someone asked him in the video, and he said, right now, he's having way too much fun doing the content.
He's got a young child, too.
Yeah, so he's like, maybe down the road, but he's like, I don't know. He's like, I find when
bullshit. If I don't know, if Carolina Panthers called him up, he would be going to the Carolina Panthers.
There is a sense of if someone...
I just meant that as the worst.
Yeah, thing. Of course. But when we were talking about Gruden, and you're like, oh no, Gruden's having so much fun doing this stuff with Barstool, which I agree. I think what Gruden's doing right now is he's trying to reinvent himself to show that he can still be fresh and to have his name pop around the circles to eventually get back in as a head coach. Because there are guys who's all they know is being a coach. All they want to do is be a coach. They become an analyst at one point or another. Maybe it's good, maybe it's not. But you know what I mean? There's guys who are I'm born to be a coach. That's all I want to do. And then you got guys like maybe a Kurt Benkirk who played football, And then he turned into being a content creator, and he's like, yeah, you know what? Maybe I might want to coach down the road. I just haven't thought about it like that.
But the difference is, I believe, and one day when we get Kurt Benkert on the
KB
show, on the
hey, big dogs, let's go.
Let's go. You can tell he has a kid because he's never actually yelling. He's
let's go, big dog.
Let's go, big dog. That's how I drew it up. But you can tell. Sorry, a Gruden. If we're talking about the Cowboys, just as an example, Gruden would be like, sure, I want to get back into coaching. I'm enjoying myself here, but he probably will be a little bit more because he's like, look, if I go to the Cowboys, I know what I'm going into. I'm not going to get the control that maybe I want, and maybe he's gone through that before in some way, shape, or form. So it's like a little caution. A guy like KB12,
Yep.
he would just say, well, I'm assuming, okay, well, this is a really good opportunity, even if I'm a little bit handcuffed.
Yep.
I want to get in there and
work my way through the ranks.
Get a year under my belt. Maybe things don't work out, or maybe I fucking really end up being able to control the show a little bit more.
Right.
And so then, okay, if you're winning with the decisions that you're making and the chances that you get to make the call, then you start to get a little bit more leash, right?
Right.
So if you had a really successful season with the team, even if they were like a little bit more restrictive with what they wanted him to do, he'd probably be able to
boosh it up.
And then that makes it a little bit more exciting.
To go for it.
But with a Gruden in that scenario, I don't even know that he'd want to enter that in the first year. Don't fucking come up behind me and finger. What the hell? I can feel it.
Were you crying in the other room?
Huh?
Were you crying in the other room?
Conversation. Why? Is my face red?
Yeah.
I'll cast a spell on you so quick.
What did I do with my shades?
I'll cast a Harry Potter spell on you so quick.
I have rosacea, bro.
Anthony. Who's Anthony?
My drummer.
I think Gruden just didn't like coaching or who he was as a coach. His nickname was Chucky, says R2J2.
Well, there was also the whole fucking racist shit that happened with Gruden too. So, which I know I'm a white male, so I, probably people don't give a shit about what I have to say about it, and that's okay. I don't think it was that. I think
it has anything to do with you being white.
No, I just mean like my, because I'm a white dude.
I think it's just purely your personality.
That might be true. But I just say Gruden is I don't think that's affecting anything of his ability to get on the team now.
Which?
Maybe just the shit that he went through, whatever it was.
Oh, yeah. Right.
Actually, to be quite honest, I can't even really remember what the whole fucking scenario was.
I didn't really pay attention to it when I was around there. Did you guys go over any of the first half stats or anything?
No.
I was on the phone. Was AJ just rolling by himself?
I was sitting here talking with you the whole time.
No, I know, but I was away for a couple of minutes. I didn't know in that period of time when I was away that you guys went over stats.
I'll give you some stats. I got some stats up. Ohio State, crap eyes, 21 points. Notre Dame Fighting Irish, 7.
Okay.
Put that in your pipe right there and smoke it.
Hey, listen, I got the stats on the screen.
Here we go. Will Howard, 14, 15, 144 yards.
He's
2
14 for 15.
14 for 15.
Yeah, you can't really see it on my little screeny here.
There's your MVP right now.
Yeah. Leonard, 5 for 946. Not a good day. Rushing yards, Leonard, 19 carries, 39 yards, 1 touchdown. So they are not really doing much outside of Leonard's kind of first drive.
That first drive, besides that first drive, they've kind of had a non-existent offense.
But here's the interesting thing. Receiving yards. The most receiving yards for the Buckeyes. C. Tate, 2 receptions, 35 yards, meaning he's thrown 12 other passes to different players, and it hasn't gone over...
Spreading it out.
Hasn't gone over 38 yards.
He's spreading it out.
He's spreading that wide open for you.
Sputtering those cheeks.
Butter those cheeks. He goes, I know it's Inauguration Day. Let me just spread this butter on those cheeks.
Oh, man, Will Howard's giving himself a nice little boost up the standings for the NFL draft, making himself some money right now.
Because right on this sheet, it's showing that Will Howard's a free agent / camp invite.
Really?
Yeah, he is. I mean, I've been seeing him go more in the 4th or 5th round on PFF.
That's kind of what
I
I'm
don't
seeing.
think he's going to get out of the draft undrafted. I'll put
No,
it that way.
especially if he keeps this up.
Oh
going.
yeah,
Especially if he keeps this going.
This could boost him up to probably maybe 3rd round potential if he's
That's what I think.
got that gusto.
Because Riley Leonard's a 5th or 6th. And yeah, Howard's yeah, I don't know about that, man.
Nate Dogg says, so far your halftime show was the absolute best TV of the year. Thank you. I wish I was in the studio for that.
Yeah. I missed all of it.
Oh, I hate
Is that why it was good? Because I wasn't here?
Why would they make it aqua?
I know the aqua's hard to see.
Make
The
it
aqua
fucking
and the
like
blue.
yellow or blue or something that's completely different than green.
Totally.
Here's
Like everyone's blue.
green.
Just make it opposite of. You could have made it brown. Brown would have been fine.
Yeah. Here's green and here's green apple. Okay, these are the same colors. Well, actually, no. I'm just.
Oh, yeah.
But like green and aqua with glasses on.
Well, but even
Well, for me on the sheet, it's the aqua blue. Just looks
Yes.
like the blue writing.
Yeah, exactly.
okay, so you can see a little more clear. Oh
No.
I don't know,
it's
man.
not even. It's
You-
not
you
even.
can't even tell.
Yeah, you can't even tell.
If you really look at it, like on Notre Dame's offense, you have Collins, Evans, and Leonard are all aqua.
And
Show the sheet to the camera.
Oben and cross the 3rd.
Are Deppies.
I also, like we talked about.
having
it's-
some Deppies.
It's not, at a quick glance, it's not, they don't have it positioned nice.
Well, AJ and I talked about it going landscape.
Yeah.
And it would be nice to have one as a landscape.
From PFF's
Well,
depth.
I think this would be nice with a depth chart, and then you could do horizontal with the half and half offense defense with the PFF positions.
Oh yeah, it would just be a little tighter, but if you could still read it, then that's fine.
I guess you could still do that and just go cross.
Well, I would have this how it is
Depth chart?
how you have it now, and then I'd flip it and I'd print the. Actually, you know what? We'd have to see what it looks like on the page.
Yeah, we're gonna
Because
experiment.
That lineup might still be fine. I don't need to print it, but
I kind of want to.
I would. Yeah, this might be. I need bigger writing.
Yeah, AJ doesn't need to print it because he has a monitor in front of him.
If I could have, let's say this font was size 15 or 16. If it was size about 45.
well, I will say in fairness, from my research, and I could be wrong, but it seems like Adam came to the same conclusion. Our Lads is the only quality college football depth chart. You can't really find a depth chart
No, these are
on
good.
any other website,
These
surprisingly.
guys do it well. And they do a pretty good job for the pro game too. That's where we've been doing all of our pro
Yep.
game deppies.
Our friend Mark Bucker is in the chat, and
What up, Marky Mark?
Mark says, "Can we talk about how shitty the CFP format was this year?" Mark's a big Oregon Duck fan, so the
So why does it, Mark? Why do you think it's shitty? And I'm just that's not like I don't know. It's kind of the first time I really paid attention to it, so I just want to know why it's shitty. I'm assuming it's because of the divisional placements.
And I do.
But here's the thing:
I agree with. I don't think the format was bad. I think who they decided to
put in the
put
extra spots.
in extra spots was bad.
If you have divisions, then it. Otherwise, what are the divisions for? Put everyone in one big conference. Set your schedule by division, sure, but a division doesn't matter then. And maybe in college that makes sense. In NFL or any other professional sports, you have to go by the division winner gets the playoffs. That's just fucking.
What I will say that
flat
I think I will say that I think the format was kind of junk where you have 4 teams that had first seeds or top seeds like buys and they all lost. So to me, that's showing that
Maybe that's not the best way.
They're overvaluing
Okay.
winning your conference or winning your division.
Okay, maybe this
conference.
would be better. If you win your conference, you get seeded, but you may not get the
First.
first, second, third, or fourth. Because if you might end up on the 8th seed.
Yeah, but they should
Behind a couple
If you're
teams.
in the conference, if you win your conference, you should be in the top 12.
Yes.
But it shouldn't necessarily put you
Right. So there's 12 teams that they pick.
power of like schedule and stuff like how they do the top 25 throughout the season should have some sort of
sway on it.
Here's what Mark's saying. He goes, you have to rank 1 to 12. Play first round, 1 versus 12, 2 versus 11, etc. Rank 1 to 6 home field. After first round, re-rank, and so on and so forth.
Yeah,
you have two teams that have 0% reason to have first round bye.
So are you saying
he's just saying they stick to the top 20 or
they
the
don't
top 12.
re-rank after?
Yeah, that you don't get.
Okay, I do think
winning your conference shouldn't mean shit. It should be if the top 12 teams in college football are the teams that are playing, because there was teams in the top 12 that didn't play in this college football playoffs.
I would I still stick to conferences if you win the Otherwise, my force would be like, okay, if you don't like it, then let's remove these conferences then, and I'm fine with that. Or remove them in terms of having meaning, like it would just be all of college football playing. However, I do like, if they didn't do this, I do like redoing it afterwards. So everyone wins after the first round, then you reorder it, reseed.
Yeah, and
I think that would be.
Reseed would be good.
And we're all in agreement that 3 weeks off is way too long for football players to be off for a fucking
especially
bye.
college football players.
100%, dude.
It's got to be 1 week.
But fair enough. There are some times and I only know this from the CFB 25 when I'm simming my seasons and winning national championship after national championship. But you can get like in the middle of the season 2 weeks off because of the buys, how the buys line up. Like there's times where I won't even start playing until week 4 because I got 3 fucking buys in the beginning of the season, which I guess is better than at the end of the season. But just saying, it fucking sucks because you can go for a long stretch without actually playing any competitive football.
Well, we're back to some competitive football. Ohio State Buckeyes starting off with the ball in the second half, and they're up 21-7 and could really double doink Dutch it if they get a touchdown here. Ooh, risky pass out of the gate. Nice breakup by Moore. Nice breakup. Not the greatest pass. AJ, you can toss me one too, babe.
Might reload me too as well.
Toss me one, son.
Oh, there he is.
So that's only his second incompletion of the night, Will Howard.
That man molested me in my sleep last night.
That's one of the words that you can't say on stream.
I would figure that's got to be up there.
It just means to bug. That's the definition.
He was 98% completion or some shit they just showed in the first half. But his first pass of the second half, incomplete. So they go to Judkins with the running play, and he's gone. He is gone.
Oh, my God.
15's tracking him down. Does he have a chance? He went for the punch.
Good for you.
But why did he go with the right hand?
Yeah.
He should have left-handed punched, uppercut.
Or just tried to swing on an arm, like.
I do like that he went for the punch. I think a punch is really good.
Yeah.
But I think you got to go with the left because he missed.
Is it just me, or are we seeing the players punch all the time?
All the time, and it's such a good move. Look at this, one cutback and gone.
Nobody is there.
Oh, Burnham with the miss. But watch this, though. Goes with the right punch, which was interesting. I would have grabbed his shirt and then left punched.
Influencer coach is fucking speeding down the field.
Come on,
you got it.
Go, boys, go. I love you.
You got it.
I like the fact that Moore tracked him. I like the fact that Moore tracked him down, though, and now they have to burn a timeout. You still gave your team a chance to fight here. You could have let him go, but you decided to track him down, make the tackle, and now your team can still battle it here and hold him to 3, and if not 3, maybe you get an interception.
The guy in the penny right there.
In the penny?
In the penny. Just to tap it off with Mark.
Pennywise?
To Pennywise. He just says, Alex, that only works if the conferences are at least close to equal. Buys are always staggered. That was a mistake in the game. Maybe he's talking about in the actual game.
Well, nobody's saying in conferences, like if you get rid of conferences.
No, yeah. But
no, he's saying
he's talking about the game, but he had two different comments.
Yeah.
So, okay, that makes sense, Mark. But I don't know. Like, I'm still going to stick to the point of a division is because you're playing against those people within your division.
So it was Drake Bowen that got...
and it might not make great sense for college. I don't fully understand it, but I can get on board with that. Give me a couple more years back. Get off my fucking back, bro.
This is our first year just investing ourselves in college football. Nate Dogg said, I'll say it after this.
This could be a touchdown coming up, and Judkins is back out there, and they're giving him the ball. They want him to score a touchdown after that big run, which I don't know is the greatest play, keeping Judkins in there. I think I'm bringing in Henderson to get a little jolt. Judkins just went for 70-something yards.
Yeah.
Let him get a break. So I think they're going to take him out and bring in Henderson now.
I think I go against myself on that first down. I might, if I wanted Judkins to get the touchdown, I keep him off the first, throw a pass, see if that goes in. If it doesn't, then I bring it in for the second snap to try to get him that touchdown.
Definitely.
And if that doesn't work, okay.
Now it's all bets are off. All bets are off.
But
That's
now
a
they
good
got Henderson in there.
Yeah, Henderson's checked back in, and they're going to go ahead and give it to Howard, who's going to run and get very close.
Howard wants it.
3rd and 1.
Howard wants it.
I'm really hoping.
I called out of it.
Really hoping Cowboys draft a guy. What is it? Henderson or Hendershot? The Canadian, the great Canadian call in the Russia. Well, it was the fucking wasn't Russia at the time, but Russia versus Canada hockey game. Hendershot scores,
And he's got a chance, but Judkins is back out there, and he gets his touchdown.
CCCP, whoever the hell that was.
Man, the crap eyes are just going through easy.
Well, now,
here.
and we talked about this. If they scored on the first drive, now it's a 21-point lead, and more than ever, Notre Dame has to counter that punch with a hook 'em themselves. Yeah, that's a boxing reference there, or MMA.
Hook 'em and cook 'em. So Nate Dogg says the halftime really reminded me of Wayne and Garth on the hood of the Mirthmobile before the plane flies over. Just me, AJ and I talking.
You have to break the handle off.
Great scene too, though.
Whoa.
Hey,
You kiss your mother with that mouth? You must be mental.
Ad, you notice what number the kicker is?
38.
That's your number.
I rarely see a 38 in
38's a
football.
very rare number.
An ugly number on a kicker.
Yeah, ugly number on a kicker. Richie Martinez says the Cowboys might draft Ashton and Judkins in this draft.
Possibly.
Imagine we get Genty, Judkins, and Rico Dowdle.
The 38 on a kicker is equivalent to Judkins' hair on a person.
Not happy about it.
Bucker also wants to know when are the CanFan crew coming to Oregon with me so I can show you the real college experience.
Fuck, man. Just tell me when.
The Ducks.
Tell me
Oregon
when.
Ducks.
What's Otson?
Well, I don't know. I just thought I thought it was a mistake, so I said college because you guys always, if I said Otson, you guys would be like, "What's Otson?" I have no idea.
Okay, so now you don't read everything that's written. Now you're fucking going AI. Now we've got AI Adam.
And now we're just confused.
AI Adam going off and doing his own thing.
Yeah.
Let me look at what Otson is actually.
And maybe it's the
Otson is the university.
stadium. Okay.
Stadium. Okay.
So here, let me rephrase that. Also, when are the CanFans coming to Oregon with me so I can show? Here, this one's already messed up.
That's the second time.
Yeah, this one's
Did he spill?
Yeah, this one already has
Second
spilled.
time.
How did you drop it or did you open it and spill?
I got too many cables and
Oh, you caught it on a
Too
cable.
many
got hooked. Things got hooked.
Too many cables. Too many vape juices over here. Hey, fellas. Sorry for a stupid question, but I was wondering if y'all know
6 inches.
why people have
Erect. No, that's a lie.
Sorry for a stupid.
Hey, I'm sorry. I'm lying.
Sorry for a stupid question, but I was wondering if y'all know why people like college football over NFL football. I can see the excitement from college, but losing one game can end playoff runs, conference discussions y'all just had, etc.
I personally like the NFL. Like I like the NFL game, but I've been enjoying these college games also.
I would say that I think the reason is just like there's many people who can go to a college every single year and then that's their team for life.
Yeah.
And so I think that might
And then that branches out and that branches
and
out
then
and
that keeps
branches
branching,
out.
yeah.
Where
And every year you're bringing in another X amount of college students.
Well, and
or-
you get like how many stadiums have 100,000 just fucking say what you want to say.
Sean Nash, that spill is really going to damage your PFF score for this stream, AJ. I hate to see it.
It is. 2 spill. And he hasn't spilt all season. He had a problem
That's
in
equivalent-
2023. And look at him. Oh, that was a spill. The slow-mo.
That's equivalent.
The slow-mo.
That's equivalent to a turnover.
Oh,
It is. Now you have to do a screenshot.
I feel like Zeke Elliott circa, 2018?
Yeah, he had a couple fumbles that year.
But he made up for it, so.
Bucker says anytime, anywhere. Anytime. pick a
Backer, I
game
would
over
love
there.
to go. I would love to go down to an actual. I'm the only one in CanFan.
I mean, you might say that until the day we have to go and then bail.
Well, I don't remember. I never committed.
That's true.
I never committed.
I just felt
I
like
can't remember why I didn't
roll.
go.
I felt like it was just happening.
I know, but I there was like
We even bought 3 hoodies.
I definitely could have gone, but there was a reason that I chose not to, and I'm not saying it was a good one. It's probably just a laziness thing.
I think it was something along the
I think I had
lines.
to beat off that day.
Yeah, I don't know. I think
The Taco Bell provided 500 student section tickets to each school.
What, they provided 500 Taco Bell? $500 tacos.
also a
I'd take it.
CanFan trip staple is the taco. Well, I guess depending on where we stay.
I mean, Taco Bell has always reared its head into CanFan lore.
Taco Bell's kind of one of our favorite late night places because they
It's very
always
cheap.
let us just come.
And we just roll through the
Drive-through.
drive-through
I
on
will
foot.
I will say this though. Our
And
best,
the Taco Bell troll.
Yeah. No, that was the Jack in the Box.
Oh,
troll.
that was Jack in the Box.
I was gonna say Jack in the Box. I
Fast
think was
food troll.
probably better. My favorite late night snack that we've had on the road.
Look at this. Judkin since 2022, 16 multiple touchdown games.
Wow.
Leads.
Dude knows how to get to the end zone.
He does. He's got it. And look at that. They're just having a good time rucking it up on the sidelines. Juddy and Hen.
Nate Dogg
That's their
says.
nicknames, Juddy and Hen.
Juddy.
Nate Dogg
man.
says I'll be in studio for CanFan College Saturday all the time.
Hell yeah. Okay, Riley Leonard, what do you got here? A terrible throw.
Fuck.
Not going to come back down 21 with bullshit passes like that.
So what are we adding a Saturday?
I mean, it doesn't have to be every Saturday,
Everyone,
but
any good ones.
yeah, maybe we just occasionally rock a college football Saturday.
The way we've been going through the playoffs and stuff,
Playoffs.
we look like full-time
Playoffs.
streamers.
I know.
Man, these guys don't have any other jobs. They just fucking stream full-time.
Now, if only it's, it's bringing in the cheddar. And Jeremiah Love, his
Finally
first carry
checks
in
in, Jesus.
forever.
Okay,
And
look.
not much.
No, not much. And that's no bueno. Third down. Not
After
really
the-
moving the ball at all.
After the first 2 drives, we were like, man, we're going to see a shootout here.
Nope.
Did not happen. Ohio State Buckeyes made some adjustments after that first 18-play drive by the Irish, and now the Irish just can't seem to get it going, and they really need this first down here. A punt that results in another Ohio State touchdown would be crippling.
And I got Cowboys. I got a question for Cowboys Chris if he's still out there.
Riley got a guy, hits it, completed, does not get it, and
Short.
I
You
hate to say-
gotta go
I
for it,
hate
man.
to say it, but I think you do. You got to be able to get that
Yeah.
1 yard, man. This is you only playing one natty.
And you're not stopping Ohio State.
They haven't showed they can, so you need to go for it here.
They haven't stopped them once, have they? Or did they?
no. Well,
Fuck, I don't know if they. I don't know if they did.
It looks like
They
they're
didn't
They're
punting.
stop 'em.
punting, fucking pussies, man.
They didn't stop them all first, and
They scored on the first drive.
yep. So they've not. Well, sorry. There was the one. No, there was no punt. They touched down.
Oh, they
Did it
faked it.
Got it. No, he fucking dropped it.
Why don't you just?
Get off the field, you fucking.
Why
Oh,
don't
that-
you just? Why don't you just run a play then?
Fucking.
You don't think a Riley Leonard quarterback draw had a better chance of picking up 2 yards than that play?
That dyed beard son of a
Did that
bitch
just
head coach.
Did that just show? They showed an Irish fan in the
Yeah.
stands that looked like the Ohio State coach. It really
cut to him?
it really tripped me out. Sorry, it's gonna go to commercial. I gotta go back just so you guys can see.
Don't do it.
Uh-oh. What did I do?
Faison.
Oh, that's not what we want.
Faison.
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 Oh, shit. Let me just see.
Faison.
I don't know what I'm doing, guys.
Cowboys
Yeah,
Chris.
hey, guess what? We know.
Cowboys Chris, I don't know. We'll reach out
Oh,
to you.
it's fuck. We're gonna miss. Okay, it's gone. The moment's gone.
We'll reach out to you if we don't hear from you, but would love for you to hop on the cast Wednesday.
Well, Ohio
Lots to talk
State has
about.
a chance, a very good chance to put the nail in, baby. Henderson. Oh, it looks like a jet sweep, but cuts back and
Still-
big 97 just
still-
had no chance.
Still gets 5 yards.
Yeah, when it looked like it was going to be a TFL.
He just went whoop, 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 whoop.
Even 3 points here is not good if you're an Irish fan.
R2J2 says Ohio scores on this drive. I think it's game, which happens a lot with national championship games.
It could be. I think last year's was a blowout also.
And then we have to apologize to all the Fighting Irish for CanFan cheering for them.
CanFan jumped on a team, and we, like CanFan does, whatever team we want to win just seems to lose.
What? Just can't go with the poisonous fruit.
Yeah, we couldn't do it. We like cattle too much. What the fuck?
Oh, they faked me out.
Yeah, I was like, Henderson's gone for a touchdown.
And both of those guys got a first down, so it would have been better.
This is a nice play. They definitely faked out some people, including the cameraman. Oh, yeah, 44 burned.
Well, at least he had that awareness that he saw, oh, you don't got the ball. That means the QB does. And he did roll out.
The right way.
Guys, I'm going to kick it in, okay? Just watch me. What?
Okay.
No, throw it in.
No, trust me.
Will Howard so far the MVP of this game, 14 for 16, 144 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Hate that photo.
Judkins also vying for that.
Mind you, he hasn't made a completion because he was 14
True.
for 15, so.
Has not completed a pass this half. Ooh, Henderson almost broke it. More for the Notre Dame Fighting Irish has been playing pretty well. I've noticed him on quite a few plays.
Ohio State scores 3 here. It's still fucking.
It's still 4 possessions.
Putting you in a bad place.
Yeah, they're still up 4 possessions. I think the only way that the Irish stay in this is with no points on this, or they somehow get a big turnover, and they haven't showed the capability to do that. Will Howard, 14 for 16, and this is his first pass.
Flag. Holding.
Okay, that's a hold. First completed pass of this half, but I believe it's going to come back.
Kill me.
Come on, guys. Let's gangbang this bitch. Whoa.
Also another thing you can't say on a stream.
You can say gangbang. You should have said bitch.
Nice bitch. Alex.
Yeah, that's coming back. Holding Big Hoss. He says,
That's on me.
It was me, son.
You gotta accept that. Because you gotta move him back.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's a hold.
Whoops.
They're going to call that every time.
Wasn't that long? It wasn't long, but it was long enough.
Just
that guy's
enough.
huge. Holy fuck.
He is
That's
a
an orc.
big dude.
Is that a half
You are
orc?
nothing but garbage, yeah.
2nd and 17 now. I mean, getting it on 2nd down isn't the worst thing. Or at least you got 2 plays to gain it back. You get 8 yards here, 9 yards here.
That guy was 22 years old.
Really?
He looked like a fucking.
Look at that chick. She was.
45-year-old man.
You see the size of that chick in the stands that they just showed?
Get her out
She
on
looks like
fucking
she
DL.
should be. She should get out on the D line for Notre Dame.
So 3rd and 16 or 3rd and 15.
You just, if I'm Notre Dame here, or sorry, if I'm Ohio State here, I just run and kick a field goal and go up by 4 scores.
Yep.
I don't do anything crazy. I don't try to throw it. I don't try to force a first down. I play for positioning for my kicker to have a better chance.
Hey, there's only one natty.
There's only one natty. This is like a reverse of our natties.
You only playing one natty.
You only play one natty.
The only benefit Notre Dame has, they got to go for 3 2-point conversions.
If they score 3,
Yep.
right. Yeah, that would put them down 24, and they're going to go for the end zone, and they got it.
No.
Oh, my goodness. Had the man open, and the pass was just a little short.
Sail!
Oh,
Ooh,
he knows it.
pissed.
We got a visible. I'm not a mind reader or a lip reader, but I'm pretty sure he said truck.
Yeah, I mean, it was wide open and he fucking biffed that throw.
He said truck. Or he might have said cuck.
No, he
or
said
luck.
cuck. Look at that.
Man, he's so open.
Oh, you know, he kind of.
It needed to be a little bit more air.
I don't even see Tate on this roster. Can you?
Yeah, he's right here. Cardinal Tate.
WRZ.
He's your Z receiver.
Keep reading the first names.
He's that slotty receiver.
Let's see if he can get it, put it through, and he misses. Oh, no, he didn't. It looked like it was going. It looked like it was wide.
It did.
38, you sneaky little cuck.
Yep.
I'm trying to find some excitement in the 31-7 game.
What's with this elephant nose everyone's doing?
It's because they got big dongs. I've told you this.
Just throwing it out there. If OSU scores one more TD, the bodyguard is on BET, CanFan movie stream, so you guys can show your versatility and we get to watch AJ sing. I will always love you.
We're in Canada. We don't get BET.
Steve Nash, you fucking NBA coaching.
What year was he drafted?
1996.
What round?
15th first round.
What
First
pick?
round, 15th overall.
That's it.
15th overall.
Coached the Brooklyn Nets 2020 to 2022.
And successful.
And he's Canadian, baby!
Successful
I'm
gym
pretty sure
owner.
he was Vancouver Island, born on Vancouver
Yeah.
Island.
Yeah, had nothing else to do out there.
And
but
you know what
fucking
those Vancouver
play
Island
basketball,
boys
eh?
have?
Long
Island elephants.
Island dongs.
Island
Those
elephants.
Island boys really went weird and started fucking kissing each other and shit.
That's what fame will do to you, man. All they had to do was just have a little bit of talent and not be so annoying, and they would have been set for life. But instead, now they're making out on stream. That's kind of like what you two will be doing within a year.
Hey, but we're not brothers.
But yeah, I know, but it's still those guys are brothers.
Is this Adam? Is this Adam?
Fuck, that would be a good Halloween.
Scarecrow.
Well, just all of us as Wizard of Oz. Lion, Scarecrow, and Tin Man.
AJ's Dorothy.
Oh yeah,
I'll be
you'd have to be Dorothy.
Ant's Lion.
Ant's still.
Adam, you are Tin Man because we're painting you because you came in.
No Scarecrow then?
Well, Nate.
Yeah, Nate would have to be the Scarecrow.
No, Nate's the lion. Nate's
the
lion.
I'd be the
lion.
Scarecrow.
You're a Scarecrow. Adam is.
Adds the Tin Man.
Adds Tin Man just so we can paint him with
Just so we
poisonous silver paint.
No, just so we can see him in the replica of the golden ticket. Just in a.
That's what I mean. Like
in a
Adam goes all one color.
Yeah.
Or and Tin Man would be fun.
The other option
and
is
you could have a creaking noise so that whenever you moved, you'd play it. And you'd have to have your little grease cup.
Yeah. No,
I'm
Alex
Dorothy.
I
lube him up.
You would be Dorothy though.
I was gonna say one of us could be the Wicked Witch of the East. One of us could be the Wicked or the Good Witch of the West.
There's a lot of good characters. One person could be Oz.
The Great and Powerful Adrian, brother Adrian.
Okay, that's I like this option. Or someone could even be Toto. Murph.
Yeah, Murph's Toto.
Let's put Murph up here. Sit him beside you and have.
What about the creepy monkey things?
Oh, yeah.
Well, hey, let's do Return of the Oz, and then someone could be Jack-o'-lantern or whatever. The big
lantern.
The big fucking head.
But what about Belinda?
But it's Belinda.
It's not the characters are better in Dorothy for dress up.
Totally.
And
because the other ones are other one's way too tall. Jack-o'-lantern.
I do like Return to Oz better.
AJ just wants to dress up as Dorothy.
Pumpkin head.
Nate Dogg says, "Goddamn right, I'm the lion." Okay, so it's settled. Nate's in as the lion.
We have to. I wonder what day Halloween is.
R2J2. Ant's going to be the Scarecrow.
Ant's the Scarecrow.
I'm Scarecrow.
I'll tell you right now what day it is.
I want to say it's a Friday. Halloween's on a Friday in 2025.
Give me a fucking the costume I dress up in a dress. Hell yeah, son.
I'm in.
Well, Notre Dame's got to be feeling the heat, I tell you this.
It's a Friday.
Get in there, Leonard! Get your boys pumped up!
So we'd want, in a perfect world, the Cowboys play on the 30th, Thursday the 30th.
It seems the last two, but they're going to be playing the Raiders that week, probably.
Perfect.
Chad Powers.
Then we get to dress up as, AJ has to dress up as Dorothy in Vegas then.
I would. Guys.
You'd probably get people paying you to take pictures with you in Vegas. Okay, these guys need to score a touchdown, man. 31-7, down 24. Do you go for 2 points if you score a touchdown? You have to try to make it. And they're back to the QB draw that works so well on the first drive. Could be. They still have a lot of time left. Something could happen. You got to get one. You got to get one touchdown. If you score a touchdown, though, are you going for 2 points?
Yes, I go for 2 points on every, and this is the reason, because if I score 18 points, what's that put me in? Not enough.
No, 20. You need to score 24. So you need 3.
No, but it puts me in 4 scores anyways. So I'm either having to score 4 touchdowns, or I take the easy route and then need to get the 4. I'd rather take the chance and try to get those 2 points.
Right.
And then as soon as you miss 1-2 point, okay, now you got to go for the kick or another touchdown.
You know what their biggest mistake was? It was early on in the game, and they had a third or short.
Yep.
And they didn't just do the draw play the quarterback power with Riley, and then doing the fake punt. They should have never done the fake punt. They should have, again, just done the QB power with Riley.
Well,
which was working for them.
Probably their first successful first down conversion since the first quarter.
Yeah.
Riley Leonard's on wheels again.
Okay, and they got something here. Oh, nice run, nice steamroll.
Maybe just short.
Close.
But you need at some point here, you need a chunk play. Dink and dunking and getting 10 yards here and there is great, but you can't have another
18-minute drive. Yeah,
you have to get a touchdown here, or you're going to run out of time. You got to challenge downfield. You have to take a shot, and I'm taking it right here. I'm going to outside. They're putting in Neal, so they're playing zone.
Safeties are coming in, yep.
Safeties are coming in. They're dropping back.
They're just giving it to
Love.
I think that's Pierce.
I wonder why Jeremiah Love's been somewhat non-existent.
I think he's hurt. Honestly, I think he has an injury.
Must be, because why else would you not be having him out there, right?
You're gonna see it come after they're eliminated or lose the natty. You're gonna see it come out that he's been battling X injury for the last since their opening game against. I can't remember who they played opening game. Indiana, I think.
Look at Ohio State here, just bringing in those young studs to fill out the left and right of that fucking old dusty cock.
And now you got 2nd and 8, and you have to push the field. Ohio State brought pressure. You got to get rid of it, dude. Fucking just.
Well,
they brought the heat at the right time. Now you're 3rd and long dong silver.
and Riley Leonard's still on the ground. 11-yard loss.
Yeesh.
That freaking.
Read Nate's
I
comment.
know. B unit is whoever the house fell on. That's my sister.
That's the wicked witch of the East.
That's funny. That's good.
Apparently she's black, so I don't know if this is racist or not, but
Well, we're going to see if Riley Leonard can push this and get 3rd and 19. My thought process is no, probably not. They kept only rushing 4. He steps up. He whips it, which he had to do.
Oh my God! It was in his hands.
No,
flag.
that is a flag. They were holding him back while the ball's in the air. And I think without the Ohio State player,
You would have got it.
I think you would have caught it. You'll see it here.
the only thing I didn't like about the new Wicked movie is they kicked me out for jerking off. I didn't like that.
Okay, let's see this.
It's
So
right.
they're holding him right there.
No, it's right
It's
here.
this, when he go- yeah, you
that's
can't-
it. And he's stoked on it. Why is Judkins out there playing?
15th overall pick. Sean Nass says Kilo's going to have a great PFF score for his performance tonight. Darn bots.
Kilo's always a
Yeah.
high 90.
Kilo's a blue
PFF.
rated defensive. Kilo's on D for sure.
all
he
the
is.
time.
Number 1 ranked.
Nice little pass, spin move, but didn't stay in bounds. Yeah, that was very Michael Jackson.
Very Michael Jackson.
He's like, come on, refs. I get one ball a game and you're going to fucking call me out on that? I got first D.
He goes, "Shimon, refs!
Shimon!"
That would be funny.
And he goes,
That's the top of my head. And they're going with a power again. And it, again,
think he got it?
very close. I'm just doing the same fucking thing. But time's ticking, man.
Time is ticking. You're lucky. They're lucky they're in the 3rd. They can take this time to go and get this one score.
And then you got to...
But then you got to turn up the fucking...
tempo.
Yeah.
Up tempo. And if they score here and get a 2-point conversion and end up just being down
15. So it'd be 15, 30,
16
16.
points,
Things are a lot more palpable.
get out there and make a stop. They're
Still got to get 2 points on the next 2 scores. That's the tough thing.
And just scoring here. But they give it to Leonard, who breaks some tackles. But you got to get the fuck up.
Get up and go.
You got to get up.
Get up and go.
Snappity snap.
Leonard's getting battle torn. He's feeling it.
Yeah, did he get hurt?
His knee looks hurt.
Coach! I'm okay! They fucking hit the ball.
He's like, you don't have to scream. We have headsets. We can hear you talk. You just can talk normally. I'd like to see a touchdown here just to keep some hope alive. Oh, man. Very nice try. Good defense.
No. But hey, at least that was quick. Stop the clock.
Yeah, get reset.
Definitely would like them to score before the 2 minutes.
Well, there's no 2-minute timeout here, though. But you're just saying in general.
I know, you're right. And I was thinking about that, but also just
to preserve clock.
get something. Then you get some time to stop before the 4th quarter.
They're on
kicks off.
they're on the 34. I think 2nd and 10. I'm challenging the end zone here.
You just got to ask yourself, can Notre Dame get 3... do they get 3 fucking drives in the 4th?
There's my boy.
There he goes. There he
Great
goes.
House! Oh, Great House! Great House with the touchdown.
Hey, we've been there
Some
before.
of that. Hey, you called it. We needed a big play, and there it was.
There it is, Jaden Greathouse.
And it happened. 3 minutes left.
I mean, in college football, we kept calling him a white guy. I don't think he is.
I don't know if our boy
Look at this, though. Breaks the tackle, and then whoop, whoop.
Nice
And then
spin.
get outside. Get outside.
Utilized
Great
that block,
blocking.
yeah.
Okay, they're still alive. You got to get this 2 points. And I'm not doing anything other than a fucking Riley Leonard quarterback power.
Sneak and the
Quarterback power, right
they're
up the
coming
gut.
out here for 2 too, so they're thinking exactly what we are. If Backer's still in chat, I want to know who are you going for in this game, Backer?
So this is interesting. They I think this is further back than what they do in NFL.
It is.
This is on the 3. And they're going to take it and they're going to go out with Leonard and it's a little they got it. Jeremiah
Love.
They're only down 2 scores now, fellas. And that's a little bit of momentum that they needed. Now it'll be interesting. This is when you'll see a fucking turnover.
Yep.
This is when you get that turnover. I just have a feeling a turnover's coming up.
Well, you need it.
You have to. You have to have it.
Basically, need to score. I don't know. I'm going to say you need to score with 10 minutes left in the 4th.
Oh, yeah. And hold them to 0 points.
And hold them to 0.
They can't.
Yeah.
Ohio
if
State
they score,
Ohio State can't even. And this is showing now that
What a nice pitch.
This is showing that this fake punt debacle and forfeiting them a touchdown was not a good call, not a good play call.
Not that early in the game.
Not that early. I would have rather them just ran a play on 4th and 2 than tried to fake them out.
You know what? There was probably an argument for it, obviously enough that they went for it.
I don't mind them going for it, but then just fucking line up and run Riley Leonard or do that.
Oh,
do
yeah.
that play
right.
Do
The
that
play call.
Just do the play that you just had for the touch or for the 2 point.
Yeah.
Could have ran the same fucking thing. Probably would have worked with more success on a 4th and 2 because you have so much more open, right? On 4th and 2, you still have to cover receivers and you still have to do this other stuff. On a 2 point conversion, you can kind of condense your defense.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, this
and
game's
the field's condensed, right?
This game's not done, son.
That's what we wanted to see. We wanted to see something exciting there. Hey, crack him if you got him.
Crack him if you got him, son.
I will say, crack him if
Oh,
you got
you
him.
had one on deck. Thought we were gonna do a triple crack.
Oh, fucking let me come in late.
There it
Crack
is.
him if you got him, baby.
I was just thinking
That's a
because
triple crack.
I was watching this Disney World, but one of my favorite events that I went to, of course, was in Thailand on Phuket. And they had this, no one was there because I went during the COVID years. And no one was in this place. And it was almost kind of deserted. It was meant for 300 people. And there was only maybe, honestly, 20 people.
Yep.
And so you go in and I went with Corey Wu and another buddy of his, and they had a buffet lunch and or dinner and everything. But of course, there's 20 tables of buffet food and 20 people. So it's you're kind of just
whatever you want.
Oh, everything. And then you went in and they had this amazing fucking show with firework, those explode, stage explosions.
Yep.
Live animals running across, which, obviously they're probably not treated the best. But in terms of just watching the show, it was fucking phenomenal. And in the theater, again, it's this 300-person theater and 20 people spread out throughout it. So I was kind of man, those actors and actresses they were doing the story of, there's this king story in Thailand. It's the same story in India. And it's how Buddhism, I believe, came to be or something like that. Anyways, I don't even know. I'm a fucking
But it was
Warner. But it was just awesome.
You had your own private event.
Exactly. And so when I saw that event, it just brought that.
You just got
brought that to
transported.
mind. I got transported.
If he could turn back time.
If I could find a way.
Okay,
Big
stop
ass
it.
elephants.
Hey, just stop. We don't want to get flagged.
Big ass
Flag
elephants.
us. Just fucking flag us.
Big ass elephants. Fucking goose. Fucking sheep.
Is that
Ducks
Pat
were
Mahomes?
running across the stage. It was wild.
Is that Pat Mahomes right there? Just quickly, Brother Aiden said he'll be the lion. Nat will be the wizard. Nate Dogg came back in and said I'll be the wizard. So
Nate would be a good wizard.
B Unit could be the flying monkeys.
Well, he's the powerful Wizard of Oz.
Okay, so they're gonna. Oh
He's
yeah.
the flying monkey?
B Unit.
Yeah.
Will Howard's coming back in and he goes, well, I'm going to show that cuck Riley Leonard what's going on here. I was like, whoa, dude, he's.
They kinda look related a little.
Why are you getting mad at?
Because he's my brother.
Yeah.
He's my blood brother.
You guys have watched Landman?
Yep.
Oh,
No.
you watched the whole season?
Yep.
None of it.
These quarterbacks remind me of the one that she starts dating at
know.
the end. She just started. You should, AJ. You got to watch it.
I
It's
will.
so
You're
good.
not. You're not done it.
No, we have 2 more episodes.
Okay.
We haven't had Jerry Jones yet.
Oh, okay. He's in the next episode.
9? Episode 9?
I think so.
Tay doesn't know about him, so that'll surprise her. Because that's the whole reason I started watching this show, because they showed that clip, and I was like, oh, okay. Because I had heard about it, and I was like, I don't know if I'm into it. And then I saw that clip, and I was like,
You know what's weird? The
I'll check it
the
out.
guy who plays the quarterback, the high school quarterback,
Is
like
40?
He's like 32.
yeah, well, it's like the 17-year-old daughter. I was like, man, I said it because I checked how old she was before I said it, but I was like, man, she's hot. And Tay's like, she's 17. I'm like, she's 27.
Yeah, she's 27.
In real life, she's 27.
And
But I said it just because I knew Tay would be
yeah,
like,
yeah.
she's
What about
17.
this
Well, no,
trigger
she's-
her?
what about Ali Lot?
Oh, she's a smoke show.
It's just like she's hotter in this than she was in Varsity
way
Blues.
hotter. And she's a psycho.
She's a fucking psycho.
I really like the show, though.
Yeah.
Ali Lockhart?
No,
Ali
Ali
Lauder.
Ali Lauder?
She's like 49 or 50.
Ali.
Larter.
Yeah, there you go. But she was like the hot cheerleader in Varsity Blues.
Hey,
Then she kind of went away, and then she came back all of a sudden in a show, and you're just like, whoa, Ali Lauder's in here?
And smoking hot.
Yeah.
And you see her naked.
And Billy Bob. The only thing I don't
Billy
like...
Bob's awesome.
Yeah,
Tay was like, why do I think Billy Bob's attractive? Because he's badass.
Because he has... I was listening to... I forget what podcast I was listening to, and they're like, there's a couple guys who have this, like, these eyes. When they lock on they lock on a lady, and the lady just melts. And Billy Bob Thornton has, like...
I fucking love Billy Bob
He's
Thornton.
for his age, and he just...
Even like Bad Santa's hilarious.
But Billy Bob in this
And he's
one...
just like kind of like this. He's kind of that character in this.
Is he?
Yeah.
A little bit, not as piece of shit.
Right. Yeah.
But kind of similar. And he's kind of badass in it.
But like
He couldn't go full piece of shit.
No,
'cause
but he's
then
like
you wouldn't like.
But he's like badass in it.
Yeah.
I don't want to say...
And has like good values, but it's like an alcoholic
Yeah.
or a recovering alcoholic.
I don't want to say... Because I don't know if they've revealed it yet, so I
Is
won't
there a
say it.
fuck
Tell me.
scenes?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Billy Bob?
You see Ali Larter naked.
Don't ruin it. Does Billy Bob get naked?
Yeah,
I guess
see
you're
his
gonna have to
dong.
watch.
Oh my
Guess you're
god.
gonna have to watch and find out.
Billy Dong?
Billy Dong.
Because apparently he had a fucking
Hey, it's on Bestplex.
what I like to call a mammoth tooth.
Mammoth tooth.
Well,
A tooth or a tusk?
he had so much he had to take some blood out and give it to Angelina Jolie. That was the rumor.
This guy is very
But
animated.
this is the only thing. This is the only thing I don't like about it is sometimes Billy Bob's dyes his. He dyes his.
Like this fucking.
You see it like it's like a weird color on his scruff, and it's like, oh, you don't need to dye your scruff.
Like
Just
this
fucking
guy?
Be white. Not as bad.
I mean, he's looked pretty. Okay, here we're back at it. 1st and 10. Notre Dame has to have some sort of stop here. I don't think we've seen a punt this game.
yeah,
even-
Well, from Notre Dame.
Well, but was it a punt or did they do
Yeah,
the fake punt?
No, they punted.
They punted one time?
They punted.
One
Or twice, maybe. Twice in the first half.
Yes.
They punted.
2 punts early, and then since then, no.
Highest win percentage by head coach, min 50 FBS games. Walter Camp, Newt Rockton, Ryan Day, and
Get it
Frank
out.
Lay.
Yeah. Newt rocked.
Yeah,
That
right?
was fucking.
You thought I was just fucking about saying it.
Well, then I looked at the name.
I
and
know.
was
It's like,
okay.
how do you? I was like, I don't even know if that's how you fucking pronounce it. 2nd and 3, though. And they're doing this god dang thing again.
Stop.
Jack Kaiser, or no, it's not even Jack
Turn
Kaiser.
one, though.
There's been no Jack Kaiser out
Jack
here.
Kaiser has not been around. Sean Nash says Billy Bob in the first season of Fargo was phenomenal. Yeah,
Oh
he
yeah,
was. He's
Fargo.
really
That's
good
a
in that
really
show.
good show too.
I haven't
Fargo,
watched
I
it.
didn't watch.
I only
haven't
watched the
watched-
first season,
Or maybe
and
I
it
only
was-
watched a little bit.
First season was. I
Hey.
think they're different. I think you can kind of tune
Boys,
in at
all
any.
seasons are on Bestplex if you need
I know,
it.
but when it's online,
You
then
would
I
like
can actually get on.
You would
but-
like you.
It was the one night the computer was off. I told you about this.
Well, I just think
And thanks
that
for-
it shouldn't go off anymore.
Well, just
Hey, if I'm paying for this service,
which you're not,
which I'm not, but if I am,
I made the mistake of not making it Linux based, and that's why.
you know I don't do
Linux?
Linux. You know
Linux.
I don't do Linux.
I know. Well, that's why I just as I was reading, I was like, oh, I should do.
Oh, it should be done.
I should
I thought
do
you were
it.
taking a cheap shot on me because I do DuckDuckGo.
No, I should do it as a Linux based OS so that it doesn't have that stupid fucking reboot thing. Fucking stupid little mini PC bullshit. Fuck. Okay, we got Will Howard.
I also wouldn't mind Full Sopranos if you don't have that on there.
I don't, because I got it Crave. Will Howard's a handoff to Hendo. Couple of yards. We see 3 yards from Henderson.
Yeah, 2.5.
They
Now,
can't stop them. There's just there's no. They haven't had a
Well,
negative play.
Now, do you think it would probably be smart for the Buckeyes to slow the game down a little bit right now.
Totally. Definitely. 100%.
Well, I think right now you want to see what you do here on the 2nd and 8. You got 50 seconds left in the 3rd. If you stop them, you may want to just fucking pull an injury timeout if you can. Ah, my butthole.
I do think airing
Breath
it out.
my butthole. My
I do,
butthole's so
I do think a
tense.
big score
Oh,
could
play
put
action.
them to sleep. And that's a smart
That's
play.
what you wanted. That is exactly what you wanted.
That's a smart play by our quarterback.
Oh, yeah. Get rid of it.
Oh, shit.
Fuck, you dumb.
Did he rough him?
Yeah.
Man, you're dumb. Fuck,
You
you're
fucking
stupid.
idiot.
Like, dude.
You transfer portal piece of shit.
Get him off the fucking field,
Yeah,
man.
that is like,
Holy shit, look
Respect
at
those
those
high.
fucking legs.
Respect those high. Fucking.
Holy shit.
let's see. He went low on him. Oh, yeah, that's a penalty. Yeah.
Well, why
Dumb
the fuck would you
fuck.
fucking push him like that? then he fucking.
That's a bad
Terrible,
penalty.
terrible.
Yeah,
Don't
well,
fucking-
don't look like that. You
Yeah.
just fucked up bad.
Get
dude.
him off the field.
Fucking bench his
off.
ass.
I don't want this guy on the field again. If
Bench
he's
his
gonna compromise
ass.
my team.
Oben, what number are you? Where are you?
Oben,
on
number
fucking-
9.
Tell
Man,
me
oh,
where did
man.
you transfer from? Where'd this fucking cuck transfer from?
Dox him. Dox him, Adam. He's actually a 5th, 6th ranked guy, one of the higher ranked guys on the.
Bad play, though,
the
by
team.
him. Very bad play by him.
But I think what they were saying is he transferred from a different school. I could
He
have
did
been wrong.
transfer. You are right.
Okay.
Man, what a bad idea that was, because that would have put them 3rd and long. The first attempt. Oh, hold them up. Right. If Will Howard's holding them up, I'm holding them up.
It doesn't say where he transferred from, unfortunately.
Okay.
Which is something I'm going to have to email our lads about and say, hey.
What's his name?
RJ Oben.
I'm on it.
Like
He was a defensive.
You
he's a
had-
defensive end.
he had like two.
He
did
transferred from Duke.
Duke.
As a freshman in 2019, Oben played in 4 games, making just 1 tackle before suffering a season-ending shoulder injury. In 2020, he made 4 tackles, with half a tackle being for a loss. In 2021, Oben totaled 25 tackles. Let's fast forward a little bit. In Oben's career, Notre Dame. Oben transferred to play for the Notre Dame Fighting Irish in 2024.
And in 2025, he transferred to a different school because nobody wanted him.
Well, he was a freshman in 2019, so he's going to the league, or at least trying to.
Yeah, and here's the thing. I do see.
Guys, look, that's his college career. Look how many fucking seasons he played.
I know. I'm seeing GR.
Six seasons.
GR, which must mean like.
grad.
I don't know. The link on our lads outside of the depth is not good.
Because he played games in all 6 years.
Yeah. So he is. I think GR means like.
Because he played as a freshman, so he didn't redshirt. But then how the fuck does I don't know. I don't know enough about college football. Can somebody in chat that's listening to us bumble our way through this explain how this works? Because he played in 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, and this is his 6th year. He played 5 years at Duke.
So the TR by his name means transfer. What's the GR mean? You know?
Grad.
Oh, maybe.
be.
But usually that's SR, senior.
But maybe not.
Maybe.
Because he played so many
Because
years.
he's like forced to graduate? Yeah, I think that
Maybe.
makes sense.
Maybe not.
He can't,
Maybe fuck yourself.
because seniors can still play another year. You can play 5 years, I believe. In
How does a college
football.
player play 6 years? College football players can play for more than 4 seasons if they are granted extra years of eligibility. This can happen if they redshirt, or if they are granted a medical redshirt, or if they played,
Right.
if they played during COVID-19.
Okay, so
he
that's
did.
what it is.
So
Grad
he did.
transfer is GR.
Okay, so grad transfer.
So he could have graduated, but he said, you know what, I'm going to run this back. And I'm going to, you know what, I'm going to run this back. I'm going to go fuck up and. I'm gonna go fuck it up in the
R2J2
national
says he
championship.
had an exemption from the IC if he is still playing and is a grad student.
Oh, here come the sex bots.
Let's see
Here
if
come
Kilo
the
C.
sex
Let's see. Oh,
bots.
hey,
Boof.
guess what? Not even.
And then
Kilo
listen-
C is putting fucking work today.
And then listen to this. In the NCAA, student athletes have 5 years to compete in 4 seasons of college sports.
With
This
a red shirt?
Well, and this means that the players can take a redshirt year while still maintaining eligibility. But then he also played during COVID.
So that's how he got secondary.
That's how he got his 6 years.
Okay.
So it's not a normal thing. You won't see very many players going forward having 6 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Sean Nash said that he was a COVID red shirt.
Yeah, so COVID-19 rule, student athletes who competed in 2020, 2021 were granted an extra year of participation. That's kind of cool. The 2024-2025 season will be the last year that players can use this extra year.
Okay.
Which is this year.
Yeah.
Interesting. Look at us.
Hey,
fucking learning.
Look at us learning ball.
Yeah,
all I know is I'd be a GR.
Yeah,
learn ball.
Yeah.
Hey, learn ball.
You'd be a fucking.
I'm coming back to.
You'd be a
backup fucking.
A Bert Kreischer.
Oh yeah,
Bert Kreischer. They made National Lampoon's Van Wilder based off of him.
I hate Bert Kreischer.
Yeah, everybody hates Bert Kreischer. I love watching.
He's not funny.
I love watching the YouTube videos about like the Rogan Sphere guys.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Podcast Cringe is one of the main channels on YouTube, and he makes some pretty good videos. I just sit there and 30-minute episodes of them talking about those guys. They're pretty good.
Yeah.
2nd and 8. Got to have a big stop here. And they brought the heat. Oh, my goodness.
Double bingo reverse.
Perfect play.
That's game.
And he's gone.
And he's fucking gone. Fumbled!
I think my God.
I think he was down, though. I want to see.
See what the call is. Call is on the field. It's fumble. On the field's fumble.
Which is what you got to do as a ref. You always call fumble because it's instant reviewable because it's a turnover. So
unless you see otherwise,
like sure no. But they'll more than likely let it be called a fumble so that it goes to replay.
Let's see.
That's a fumble. That's a fucking fumble.
That's a fumble.
Was that Moore that made that play? Because Moore's been their best defensive player. Again, AJ, that punch. That's a fumble. That's a fumble, boys. No, that's 34.
34. Jack Kaiser.
No, Kaiser's 24.
Jack. Okay. It's not Jack Kaiser.
It is Drake Bowen.
Good old fucking Big Dick Bowen.
That's a fumble, guys. Oh, what a play, dudes.
That's a momentum shift.
Shit, right fucking titties it is. Especially if they
look at that. Fucking hammer it down. Yep. It's out. It's fucking fumbled.
I like that they're teaching that tomahawk.
And he got it.
The Brock Lesnar punch.
He got it out just in time before that ankle started to roll to the calf. And
definitely a fumble.
Number 2, that was help me out here.
Ibuka.
He's one of those top tier wide receivers.
Oh yeah.
Ibuka is a top 15 pick in the NFL draft.
Yep.
Yep. Oh. More than likely, Ibuka's more than likely going to be the third wide receiver taken off the board.
This is what Notre Dame needed. That's exactly what Notre Dame needed.
With fucking a full quarter left.
Yep. Go down and
add
score.
Momentum off their last drive. So if they can get down there and put what are they
7.
down? If they put 3 up,
22. Well, they get 7.
You need to put 8. You have
23.
You have to go for 2. Right? You have to.
Yes, you do.
So they got a little jet sweep, nice fucking tackle. Ibuka makes up for it with that tackle.
And Ibuka comes out and says, I ain't finished.
I'm playing defense.
Downs gets him. He goes, you got downs, baby. What are you?
You can't say that, dude.
Say that? You can't say that.
You got extra chromosomes.
No, I meant you have to. Never mind.
It's my last name. It's a play on words. Yeah, but dude, you're being fucking insensitive right now.
Well,
maybe.
The defense is out there going to be fired up for Ohio State. Riley Leonard's got to will these guys into a first down. You can't have the ball taken and then whiff this. So he's, oh my goodness. I mean, still better than forcing it, but he should have, when he initially scrambled, should have just ran. I don't like them not having a quarterback draw or quarterback power, which has been the only play working for them. Granted, they need to score quickly. That might be why you're seeing a pass play.
I just can't handle being stressed about two teams, about a game that I don't really.
Yes, you care about it. Look, you're like this chick. You got a clover up your butt.
She's got 2 fingers and she's shoving over her nose.
That's called the nose that calms you down.
It's called the old Irish.
The calmer. I didn't say Dahmer. I said calmer. Oh, he's got blitz and he's going deep and he completed.
Great house. Right?
Is that Great House again?
It's Great House.
That's your guy. That's your guy.
Was Great House the third down?
Yeah,
third
the
and
22. Look at this. Great House coming up big.
They call him
nice adjustment, man.
Don't forget that Leonard stuck in the pocket and let that that puppy go.
They call him third down great.
It's going to third down great. They brought some pressure again. You got to get rid of it. You got to get rid of it. And he's just thrown out of bounds.
That's fine.
Again, that's fine. On 1st and 10,
Flag. Holding.
Where'd it go?
roughing the
Offense?
passer.
No.
Oh, get your abs out of our face.
Oh, great.
Get out of here, you fucking village
Like,
people,
what
son of
size?
a bitch.
What size jersey are you wearing?
Someone washed my jersey.
Holding.
Hey,
What,
did
defense?
someone
Yeah,
put my
defense.
jersey in the dryer? It can't go in the dryer.
Oh my goodness.
So they're doing. I guess I'll wear it. Good thing I have abs. They're calling defensive holding. That'll be 5-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Yeah, you can't hold him like that, unfortunately.
Well, yeah, because he doesn't have a chance to cut back to the.
I don't
ball.
mind the hands on him, but the hands can't actually do anything. Just for feeling where he's going.
Well, they got some chance here. If they get 3, what are they down by? 18. They'd be down by 10.
Okay. TFL.
Whoopsies.
They'd be down if they get a field goal. They'd be down by 13.
That's the problem with screens is that you have to draw the defenders in, so you take like double the amount of yards, and then if they stop you on there, you're
fucked.
automatic TFL.
Yeah, you're fucked. A little bit.
Come on, Leonard, get your shit together, dog.
Yeah, I don't like the taking time to call a next play. Get the fuck in the huddle. Get a play call. Get the hell out there. You're wasting
Fucking act
time.
like you've been here before.
Well, like this isn't late. Take the whole time clock to call a play. Get it fucking going. You only got 13 minutes left. Haven't seen much from Evan Neal, the tight end. So they're going quarterback power here. And that's going to bring up a 3rd and long.
Not good.
In
Third and
4 down territory, though. So they got 2 plays.
Yeah. Where are they on the field right now?
The 45, Ohio's 45, I think, roughly.
Be nice if the ticker had that on it.
No, I wish they had that just on the side somewhere.
I can't see it enough on here right now. It shows that they're on the 40.
They're on the 40.
Ohio's 40.
Okay. So I still think they're in 2. I think they're in 4 down territory here.
It gotta be.
Empty backfield. Ohio only brings 4, and they go to Evan Neal, and they're gonna. Ooh,
O'Neal fucking goes spearing out of bounds. So it'll be 4th and
this is too far of a kick. You're going for this. They're on the 35 essentially.
yeah.
Maybe just past it.
They're 30. They're on like the 36. Yeah, sorry. You thought you meant the 30.
They're on this 35. Nope.
Well, it's like when I'm locked in here, I can't help it.
Yeah,
No,
they're actually on the.
it's actually on the 33.
Yeah, 34, 33.
Maybe.
33.
Maybe not.
And this is a 4th and 5, huge play of the game. And they got it! Great house again!
4th down, Great House.
No, he was down.
Great house again.
Get up.
They score here. There's
Get up on the
lots
ball, though.
Great House is putting a great game together right
You
now.
don't have time to fucking you got to keep moving. No?
This is what I'm talking about. College games are wild, man. The swings that can happen. If they score here, get 2 points, they're down by 1 score, which is insane. Oh, yeah. Easy pitch
Great
and
house.
catch.
1st down, Great House. 1st down, great.
I like it. I like what I'm seeing out of that great house.
Nice little out. Oh, a bang route there.
Well, what is Great House?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, that was a bang route on that one.
Great House is
A
a
sophomore.
So he's back. Hey, might be my first Notre Dame jersey.
Love
And a
it.
good name.
It is a great name. House. Great name, house. Great house name.
That's a great house name.
His dad's like, oh, I didn't want everybody. I didn't want just House, so I put Great House on the back of his jersey.
Well, they're in red zone. Riley Leonard, you just can't fuck this up. And they,
PI.
I don't know who got
The flag
there.
went-
Probably on
it was
the
a hold.
defense.
I think it was a hold prior to.
I don't
It was thrown in the backfield.
Yeah.
So maybe there's 2.
Sorry, defensive hold.
Yeah.
Because it was thrown before. Yeah, defensive hold. Because it was thrown before the ball was contested.
Yeah.
So the guy was probably held.
Not on Absomatic. This is a different guy, right?
Funny thing, Great House's father's name was actually Snuffleupagus, was his last name. So he changed that for his son. That's
D.
nice of him.
Yeah, good D. Sure.
Minus.
Oh, they got the penalty, but
Hold.
it's still good to get in there and not let him score.
I can't have Snuffleupagus on the back of my son's jersey.
We got 1st and 10, fellas. Look at the penalties right now. 5 for 53 for Ohio State, 3 for 30 for Notre Dame, and they're going to show us the hold. It was actually on the opposite side of the
opposite
field.
side, okay.
And yeah, that's a hold.
You can't be bear hugging a guy like that.
Riley Leonard up the gut. Are we feeling, or are they going to go to Great House? They do a Riley Leonard run, and he gets snuffed a Luffagist
First and goal, you're going to get that power QB draw. Riley Leonard's somewhat injured.
Get up.
Has
There's only
that
one
knee
natty,
rash
dude.
Where is he? Where's
Oh,
Great
there
House?
was double. There was 2 holds. So they also had that one. And you got second and goal on the 9-yard line. 4 down territory. So they still got 3 plays to pick up this touchdown. Lots of time left in this game, but they have to score and pick up 2 points.
Fucking drunk coach over there.
Evan Neal at the top of your screen has one-on-one coverage. I might try a fade route to him. That's who they're going to. Fade route to Evan Neal.
Too much.
Too much sauce. You got to give your guy a chance.
Big booty Neal.
I knew as soon as they brought him out there and it was one-on-one,
Yeah.
Riley thought he had his boy, but he kind of fucking sucked on the throw there.
So we're third and goal.
Not a good pass.
Not a great pass. Didn't even give his guy a chance. And now that first and goal is looking a little sketch because you only have 2 plays here. Ohio State fans are starting to feel their buttholes pucker.
Yeah.
Especially if they can get this touchdown. 3 rush plays, 7 pass on this current drive of 70 yards, 5 minutes after that huge fumble by Ibuka. Leonard takes the snap. They bring a little bit of heat, steps up, throws it, incomplete.
Great House,
to
come
Great
on.
House. So we got a 4th down and 9.
Big 4th down here.
You ain't fucking kicking this. You gotta put up points. Can't be settling for a fucking field goal after taking that much time. This is big, boys.
3. They're going for 3. They're kicking it.
They're kicking it.
Add this up for me.
They're down by 13 if they get this,
Okay.
which you haven't stopped Ohio State. That's the issue. Sure, you put up 3 points, and theoretically it's better than 0, but you're still down 2 scores.
It at least eliminates you having to get the 2-point conversions, and he did not make it.
Not if you miss it. Not if you fucking miss it. Not if you fucking miss it.
Wow.
Should have fucking went for it.
Should have fucking went for it, man.
Shouldn't have fucking been cute on the punt. Should have fucking went for it there. Why are you doing that?
That's why college football gods don't pay if you're a bitch. How did you kick that so bad? The doink, man. The single doink. Doink. Oh my God, I hate this guy.
Fuck, that guy's fucking ruthlessly ugly.
He looks like if a marmot, you guys know what marmots are? If a marmot was a human.
So that right there takes that will take the sales out of all of the players on Notre Dame.
Not if they can get a pick 6. Fuck. But for you to get that, to force a fumble from Ibuka, who looked like he was off to the races,
Get all the way down to the red zone.
go 70 yards, and then to walk away with 0 points because you were too bitchy. You should, 4th and 9, you only play 1 natty, baby. I'm going for that all day, every day.
Yep.
Guess these guys just don't got cojones in them.
It still would have been
Little baby balls on
It's still 2 scores regardless.
Not if he scores. If they kick a field goal. But like AJ said, it takes away the fact
having to go for the 2 points.
having to go for the 2 points. But they haven't stopped. The one time they stopped Ohio was by a fluke fumble.
Yeah.
So you have to put in
Gotta
my
hope for
mind.
that.
In my mind, I got to score a touchdown and then hope for something great to happen.
I wouldn't
again.
necessarily call it a fluke because it was direct punch, but yes, a fumble.
It's still
the play. The yes, of course,
It's a fluke to me.
A fluke would be more so like the guy drops it without being like contacted or something.
Yeah, you're right. An unlikely fumble.
Yeah. Okay. A good time to fumble. Good
Yeah,
time to turn.
but you have to. Fuck, they didn't even get 3 points from it, which is just.
On the right
insane.
hash, like far right hash, that kicker fucking
You should
cut
not,
too much.
You should not have hit the left upright.
Yeah. The Mercedes Stadium is a stadium and it's a dome, so there's
You're
no
inside,
fucking.
baby.
You're inside. There's no fucking wind. Gosh darn it, fucking Mitch Jeter, you fucking idiot, you fucking stupid fuck. Cut him. Cut his ass. Cut his ass. Mitch, you stupid. Mitch, you stupid fuck. You know, I'll apologize. He's a kid. I shouldn't talk like this to these college kids until they're actually in in the NFL, you know? Just taking a look here. Place kicker. Mitch Jeter. Yeah, you fuck. Jeter. Mitch Jeter. So we got 9 minutes, 27 seconds left in the fourth. Ohio State gets the ball back. They're going to be pissed. They're going to be pissed that that fumble. They'll be jacked up that they were able to stuff the Fighting Irish on that last play there.
Sorry, I thought there was an update here for the Cowboys coach, but it was just an article.
You just got...
It was just a reshuffling of the odds.
It's just a problem. That's a problem. Every time you open...
Does it go to Schottenheimer now?
Now it's gone to Kellen Moore.
Oh, which I still think, even when the Schottenheimer news, I kind of figured still Kellen Moore in my mind.
Yeah.
All right, well, can the Fighting Irish stop Ohio State again? Because Ohio State's been marching with no problems. They do a little handoff. Nice stop there. And
you need it.
Jack,
quick.
I think Jack Kaiser's hurt, fellas, because I haven't seen him on the field.
What number is he?
24. I saw him on the sideline, but after that one play where he ran and dove, trying to break up the pass, he hasn't been out there since. So the turnover battle, the only team that turned the ball over so far has been Ohio State, but Notre Dame couldn't get any points off of it.
Look at Mitch Jeter there. Everyone's going to go to him and like, dude, you had...
Mitchie.
Mitchie, you had one fucking job, you idiot.
They're going to be sitting outside with the paddles. Oh, and they're going Howard, who has lots of space. Easy pickup. So Howard's got some legs on him. Not anything special, but he's picked up a lot of first downs on the ground.
Stop smiling, Howard.
So, Anth, one thing that they do say, and I don't know, I haven't seen anything about a Jack Kaiser injury in this game, but he's been injury plagued throughout his college career.
Yeah, and he's one of their top players, and he hasn't taken a snap since, I want to say, early in the first. Like, he's not out there right now.
It adds up, right?
27 is out there right now, and he's his backup. Kaiser's backup.
Do you see fucking Howard's numbers there? 16 for 19, 175 yards, 2 touchdowns.
Pretty good. It's anybody's. If Judkins can get another touchdown, I think he's the MVP. Mm-hmm. If he doesn't, I think you give it to Howard. Howard also has, what's his rushing stats?
Yeah, he's got some good rushing.
And just at good times. Oh, I dropped my deck.
So Howard's 16, 19, 175, 2 tuds, and then also 11 for 51.
That's pretty good.
No tuds for him though, huh?
No tuds.
Can't put it in the end zone with his legs. Guess he's not an all-around quarterback.
What a bitch. What a shit QB.
Look at the yard difference. 375 Ohio State's versus 213 for
They're lucky
Notre
they're
Dame.
this close. Irish are lucky they're this close, right?
Judkins with a run and nice tackle by Bowen.
3rd and 3. Got to keep him there.
It's big. It's big third down. Huge third down.
Got to keep him 3rd and 3. Irish.
I think we're going to see a play action long bomb to Smith for a touchdown.
Play action come shot.
Play action come shot to Smith. This is somewhere where you bring out a play that you have a play set that you haven't used yet for this situation. Something that you've been cooking up because this could seal the game.
I think Ryan Day's going to get cute here.
Who's Ryan Day?
Whenever
The fucking coach.
whenever I see Howard's
crap
face,
eyes.
it just looks like he's going, nah.
Yeah.
And they snap it, roll
Low
out,
snap.
and it's a
Not
wide
good.
ball.
Not good.
And you have to punt this.
Got to punt it.
One
trust your knee.
more sub for AJ Shot, says Kilo C. It was at 19,080, but again, AJ resets it.
No, it was 85, and that was yesterday. What are we at right now?
It's funny. You set it at 85, and then midway through the stream, you brought it back down to 80 because it's like you wanted the shot.
Yeah.
You're still like when you're selling stuff, you're kind of like, okay, no one's buying it.
Yeah,
Okay, let's bring it down.
You put your ceiling, and then your ceiling just sometimes it gets a little bit shorter.
Ceiling can come down there.
Yeah, it gets a little shorter.
Watch the trickery. Watch the
Yeah,
trickery.
they look like they are watching, but they're bringing the heat.
No, they're
and
punting it.
They punt it. And now this is so important that 3 points would have been so nice to have.
This guy's saying it's only one natty. There's only one natty.
Having that 3 points would have been so crucial here because
Specifically because they stopped them.
they stopped them. And if you go down and score 7 here, then you're only down 6. So that 3 points would have been. They technically made the right call to kick the ball.
Yes.
because it puts you in a good spot. But because he missed it, it's easy to say, well, you fucked up, son. You fucked up, son.
You look at the kickers and you say, yeah, you have one job. You got to kick the ball. But like, there's a lot of stuff that obviously goes into that. But man, like, what were you thinking? So what, like,
He wasn't. He whiffed on it. He pushed it.
what was the distance on that?
Dude, it was not far.
It was almost like a point
maybe
after?
It was like a 30 yarder. But it wasn't anything crazy. Tell you that much.
Yeah. What the fuck? I was holding your seat open for you.
I gotta say, it's actually a little chilly in this room right now.
I like it.
Also, did
Yep.
we eat all that jerky?
Oh yeah, we ate it all yesterday.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to buy some more.
We all shared the last bit of it
I
yesterday.
might just buy.
Just tell me, put your order, and I'll go to when I go to TNT next. I'll go this week.
Get 5 spice. Just get 17 boxes of this.
Just take a pic of it.
5 spice, hot,
I'll say this: my dump this morning smelled like the beef jerky.
and
Yeah, I didn't hate it.
that's a good smelling dump.
Yeah, I didn't hate it. I was like, yeah, it could be worse.
I'm just saying, I could sit here and eat a pack of these each game, and I wouldn't feel bad about it either.
No,
Well,
it's fucking like pure protein.
It's good for you. It's protein. It's got
Man.
the salt. I could actually put that on a sandwich. I could tear it up in little.
Yeah, that's a
tear
good
it up
idea.
in little pieces and just put some mayonnaise and mustard on a bun.
Should have thought about that.
I had lots of bread
Hot
too.
dogs,
Hot dog jerky dogs.
and then you just shred up that jerky and
called jerk dogs.
and then jerk off.
Well, you know what?
Your hot dog.
You know-
Jerk wieners.
Yeah, you know what? Because we had all those
Jerk
leftover
dogs.
We had
Jerk weens.
Yeah, I like jerk wieners.
We had some leftover
five
dogs.
spicy jerk.
5 spice jerk
Jerk
wieners.
5 spice jerkers. We had some dogs left over, so I fucking made myself some cheese dogs last night.
Nice. That's a good. That's a
So
solid
you
I
take
can just see you-
you take the shredded 5 spice jerk dog,
Yeah.
and you add a little bit of cheese on top.
Yeah, that'd be
toast
good.
it up. Have a cheesy jerk.
Hey,
cheesy jerk's the best. man.
don't call me in the morning.
A cheesy jerk dog or cheesy jerk wiener.
Don't call me in the morning. I'm
Cheesy
smelling
jerk
my
wiener.
poop after that.
Okay, boys. I mean, hey, they 6 minutes 25 seconds.
Time's a ticking.
Three timeouts still.
I do
And
love,
the 2-minute timeout.
but I do love Irishish coach there. I do love a coach with some fucking pecs on him. Oh
yeah.
and he's fucking.
I like my fat boy coaches.
I do too.
Like this was a good.
I don't want
touchdown.
nothing in the middle.
That might have been the play of the game, like the
Yeah.
nicest play of the game.
Well, it's the one that kept this game innocent. Or
For them
kept
not
this fucking
for them
in
not
it.
to go down and score a touchdown on that drive. For them
Brutal.
this or even to not get this kick.
Well, the kick was brutal. They
Yeah.
were very lucky, but could you imagine if they had the extra 3 on the point
They made the
scoreboard?
what we
right
were
now?
saying is they made the right call to kick the field goal.
Yeah.
Because right now they would have been down 13, go down, score, get the ball back. Now you're laughing.
Yeah.
But
Now
I
they
guess
have
we're
to
gonna
go
have
and
to see here.
They have to go and score 2.
God, right.
If they score a touchdown, they have to go for 2.
and they're 80 yards out, and their offense doesn't rely on big plays. Just gets it away and completed.
Get up and move, guys. You got to move like it's fucking no one's business.
I don't know
right
how
now.
it works in college either, but I think under the 2 minutes, when they complete it like that, the ball or the clock doesn't start right
until
away.
they set up. Until they set up, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, it's something like that. Okay, Evan Neal, little out route.
So it gives you a little bit of extra time.
Clock is stopped, and I don't know how that. Oh no, it's not. I don't know. I know we talk about this all the time. I need to figure. I think it's
But-
4 minutes.
But it happens in NFL too, where they will.
I think it's under 4 minutes is when it starts stopping when they get out of bed.
Chat, don't answer that question. We're gonna just fucking figure this out by
Just watching.
just watching.
We're in a lot of time.
Man, you guys are wasting too much fucking time. You gotta hut the ball, dude. Slanging it.
I mean, he's
breaks
throwing
the tackle.
strikes. He's throwing
Evan
strikes.
Neal's got some space. Get on the fucking ball. Get on the fucking ball.
Big fella.
Get on the fucking ball.
Evans, solid last name for a fucking tight end.
Let's see it. Is post? Yep.
And he's got
Oh
his
no,
leg
just a
all-
fucking curl.
A little option route, maybe could have done post or sat
Yeah.
down, depending what the.
Y.
Big bye.
It's probably a Y shake.
He's a big boy.
And no matter what, here you're not kicking a field goal. You have to score a touchdown. Yeah, this field goal shit's gone out the window. Oh my goodness.
Well, that's not what you want to do.
Yeah,
well,
Being sacked.
well,
If you're gonna, the first time you have a thought, just go. Like if you don't like what you had, now you got to get on the ball. Right here, as soon as he had that first thought, Okay, tuck it and run.
Right to the fucking
Yeah,
right.
Just should have ran there.
Right to the right. You probably would have gotten at least 5 yards.
Would have picked something up. Right here. Don't like it, go.
Oh, fuck that guy. 56, you fucking bitch. Sean Nash says under 2 minutes, clock stop, still chains are set.
Oh, injury on the field.
Coach, my dick's too big, I think. I think I sprained my dick.
Coach, I need an emotional timeout. Why? Because when we saw his dong on the big screen there, everybody saw it. I just feel inadequate now.
Yeah.
I just want to see a touchdown.
Kilo C says clone zone activities.
That
from
is,
Neil.
yeah. Evan Neal, I think is a round 5-6, but I've also seen him, again, this is PFF wise, up there on the draft board. So, I mean, I wouldn't mind. Hey, Evan Neal in the 3rd round. Sorry, Mitchell Evans. I don't know why I call him.
Evan Neal is the running back for Kansas State.
Yeah, Mitchell Evans, tight end.
Ooh, Mitchell. Don't know if I like that first name, so we might have to change that.
Mitch Evans. Mitch Evans. You don't like Mitch Evans?
Mitch Evans.
Mitch Evans.
Mitchell Evans.
Mitch Evans, and he'd be an 80. He'd be an 84 for the Cowboys.
Why not an 88?
What do you mean?
I don't
That number is sacred right now.
Fun fact, Subway is one of the...
So it's Hoagie Way.
It's Hoagie Way. It is Hoagie Way, but Subway and Tim Hortons are one of the only two, if you're traveling cross Canada driving style, those are the ones that you're going to be hitting up the most.
Yeah.
Subway and Tim Hortons.
I think
So
Subway, I would go Subway more than Timmy's if I had
just
the choice, just because it's,
options.
I don't know if it is nutritional, but I feel like getting some veg in there just seems like a good idea.
Yeah, but Tim Hortons.
You end up fucking mixing them both. That's the honest
Just
truth.
happens.
Yeah.
Tim Hortons now, though, before when you were touring, a lot different because they have rice bowls. They have all these different. They've expanded their menu to the point where you're like, what are you trying to do here?
You can only do fast food like burgers so much, right? Like you have to.
Oh, they're locked into sandwiches. So it's like
Yeah, totally. That's what I mean. So like you can get the McDonald's, but it's like how many times you can have McDonald's in a row, where I could probably have Subway 7 days in a row.
you could.
And not feel like I had Subway 7 days in a row.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you could go wrap, you could go salad, you could go flatbread, you could go back to your full subs.
My go-to, and this was not during, because they didn't have the flatbread, but when I do go to Subway, I like the flatbread pizza sub, because it comes out like a little bit more like a pizza. But obviously, any of these subs would have that same taste, but not pizza sub. Sorry, meatball. Yeah,
I was gonna say pizza seems weird. I knew meatball makes more sense.
meatball sub.
You can do the pizza ball sub.
What's that?
It's the pizza sub and the meatball sub just combined, which is it's more expensive, but
I want that.
it's pretty good.
That sounds good.
Toast me one, son.
Oh yeah,
If we got anything.
Final soldier.
that's the last one.
That's the last soldier.
Nice.
Hold up the force.
Hold it up. Okay, they get the screenplay off, but no one's blocking. So now you got 3rd and 8. It's not a great down and distance here, and time's ticking. Get the fuck on the ball, dude. Why would you let your coach wear a green hoodie if you're Ohio State?
That's 60 drinks minimum. 60 cans minimum that we did this weekend, gentlemen.
We did it.
Good
They're
work.
going deep, and he's got it. Great house! Touchdown, Great House! He is. He's a sophomore.
Who is he?
I'm getting my Great House jersey.
Draft him!
They might not win this game, but he. I know my first Notre Dame Fighting Irish jersey.
Jaden Greathouse.
Amazing catch, dude.
Great throw though. Don't hold it back. That was a nice throw by Riley Leonard. But it ain't done. They still got to pick up 2 here, fellas.
That fucking.
You don't pick up 2 here, you're down 2 scores. Crack me if you got him.
Crack him if you got him.
This is a fucking massive play here. You have to get this 2, man.
Skinny Burt Kreischer coach here. Fuck him.
You got to get.
Fuck the Ohio State.
Crap eyes.
You're either running it with Riley Leonard on some sort of power draw play, or you're rolling him out, kind of how they did on the first one. You got to
Go for 2.
They have to go for 2, but Riley Leonard's got to move somehow here. And this is He's going under center. Oh, I don't like it. But they're going to throw it. And they got it! Holy shit! Trick play!
Oh, my God.
I hated the play at first, man.
You
It
hated
looked
the
bad.
play
It looked
because he
bad.
almost fucking got nabbed
But that
there.
was the whole.
That's the whole ruse
That's the
on
whole
it.
cat and mouse, right?
That old dude didn't even look excited, but he was.
Oh yeah, he's
Watch
a Notre Dame
okay,
legend?
they're showing Great House with not terrible coverage, but just a great throw and a great catch. Was
really
it one-
good coverage. The guy was on him,
Oh my goodness!
and he just fucking stole it from him. I like
Guys, we
that.
got a 1-score game here. Oh, the Natty's alive.
Fucking great house with a great catch.
And I will say,
Look, it even threw the
on
flag.
play. I
They
will
They did throw the flag.
They threw the flag because, look, he's fucking holding him,
totally,
right?
totally.
They're
Yeah,
gonna decline it. You
at
gotta
the
touch-
same time, Great House is fucking stiff arming.
Okay,
him.
watch this here. Wow,
He got away from
break
that
tackle. That's Jack Sawyer.
That's Jack Sawyer. Jack Sawyer got
Oh.
fucking burned.
And everyone just they all were too hungry. Lost their guy wide open in the back. Oh my goodness.
Is that his mom or something?
Riley Leonard's mom, I think. The linebacker lounge, South Bend.
That looks like the fucking place that we went to in
It
Fort
does,
Worth.
totally.
That looks like the place we went to in Fort Worth.
These guys start tongue
You
kissing.
know-
Kiss, someone kiss. I would if we
Oh,
were
yeah.
on camera.
Look at this guy.
I'd try to tongue kiss you.
How funny would that be?
You'd be pushing me away.
Okay, now they onside it?
No, hell no. You got way too much
They
time.
squib it?
I don't know about that, but I don't know about that.
Maybe
kick, but-
just to settle him
Okay.
down. You know, make sure you get that fucking 20 yards. I would say the momentum has kind of now shifted in towards Notre Dame's favor even before this play.
Yeah.
So
Okay, well, we got ourselves a ball game, man.
we're gonna see what happens here, and
They can get a first. You don't have to start worried about taking timeouts till under 3 minutes. They're gonna run it. You can't give up a first down.
I love that Riley Leonard's going bald.
I love it. Great hairdo.
I love it. I love that he's going
that's what
bald.
made me laugh. Is a little tough. At
You
the
see
front.
Mark Wahlberg's hair in that new movie, Flight Risk? He's basically bald up top here. He shaved his head bald, so he's
Oh, I
he
did
has
see
like a
that.
skull,
Yeah,
he has a
He's
skullet.
the bad guy.
Yeah.
I do want to see that movie, but when is it coming out?
It comes out next week. We're gonna go see it.
No, well, first we got to go see Wolfman.
Yeah, we'll see Wolfman this week, and we'll see fucking.
Either tomorrow or Wednesday.
Okay.
Post.
They give it Judkins, and he picks up 5. Big pickup though. Jack Kaiser's finally out there. He just made a tackle, which is confusing to me. Maybe he's like, okay, well, I got to get out there.
I need to save all my.
Jack Kaiser pick 6.
Kilo C says it has been a prison talkathon all weekend.
It is. It has been, which we don't mind.
Kilo, and we appreciate the effort you've been putting in to
Kilo,
stop
we
all
fucking
those
love the
bots.
fact that you're out here with us, buddy.
Those fucking sex bots coming in, you are just regulating. We appreciate.
Regulator.
2nd and 7. If you
Here we go.
If you stop them here to 0 or negative yards, and they just can't figure out this fucking quarterback sneak. They can't figure out this quarterback sneak.
Oh man,
They
that
still got
sucks.
time. They're gonna waste it down some clock here. If you hold them to a nice play on first down here, you got to call timeout. 44. You got to have outside contain.
Yeah.
You got whatever your guy's doing. You got to fucking have outside contain.
There's your guy Watts.
He did move in to block that hole,
Yeah.
and I think he was Howard was going to pick either up in between that gap or out to the outside. So
Just frustrating.
it is, but you gotta be quick. Get him off the field. He's fucking.
That's
Stretching out.
Jordan. The font's kind of gone. It's Jordan, I think. Jordan Clark.
Nate Duck says he'll have that look in a year. We're talking about the mullet, the skullets, or whatever.
Yeah, Jordan Clark, Anth. Oh man. Round 7 or priority free agent.
Yep. So he's a good player, and you don't want him off the field.
Riley's like, I just want back. Just give me another shot.
Look at this little play sheet that the guy has. It's hilarious.
Little menu.
Okay, if you stop them to anything under 3 yards, I'm calling a timeout here. They're going to run. Play. I don't care if they're lining up and pass. They're going to do some sort of run. There's 0 chance that they're passing the ball here. They'd be dumb to pass
They're
it.
going to waste the clock down. They got 20 more seconds.
Yeah,
they're shifting.
It's going to be a fucking quarterback run. Get up on the line. Like, okay, good. Timeout. Call the timeout.
Timeout, yeah.
Everyone knew that's what the fucking play was going to be. You were running with them there.
They're not calling timeout, though.
Risky.
They might have.
I don't like the fact that they're not calling timeout here. Yeah, I think it just stopped.
Because we're going to some sort of...
But he's not getting, 49's not getting the ball. He's in there to lead block. And 8 just break.
Was that the guy
Schuler, who fucked up on the... They did call. So
Yeah.
Notre Dame called their first timeout. Had to. And this is good, 2nd and 10. But again, if I'm Ohio State, I'm very reluctant to throw. If I am throwing, it's going to be a guaranteed completion, like a screen or a RPO maybe. Notre Dame trailed by 24 points with 7:52 left in third quarter.
Largest deficit this season.
First quarter, look at their yards. First quarter, 75, second 18, third 68, fourth 132.
So the first quarter, which was that drive, the one drive they had. And then they kind of fell asleep for quarter 2 and 3.
Fell asleep at the wheel a little bit. So you're getting a chance here. 2nd and 10. They might get fancy. I do not recommend a throw at all. Run the ball. Hope you pick up a first down if you don't trust your defense. They still need to score a touchdown and get 2 points. And they're in a throwing formation, but that doesn't mean shit. You got Henderson. I could see
Figure it out.
I could see a screenplay.
Irish looks like they're a little bit confused.
And they're just going, run. And they stuffed him again.
Nice job.
Timeout.
Nice job.
Timeout. Now I'm playing a heavy. I'm bringing out the nickel defense, and I'm playing some sort of pass defense here, fellas. Because if I'm Ohio State, run it to get them so that they lose all their timeouts.
Yeah.
Or do you just try to be sneaky? Because if you get Jack Kaiser out there, fellas.
I think for Ohio State, honestly,
There's my guy, Jack Kaiser.
you're risking too much if you go for
If
the
you pass.
I think you got to go for the run, eat up the timeout, and then trust that your team can stop them either from scoring a touchdown or scoring 2. You got 2 defenses here with Ohio State.
Yeah,
right?
Ryan Day's he's not gonna want to blow this. I think they're gonna do exactly what you just said. I don't think they're gonna get cute here and throw it.
They're passing to Ibuka.
You think so?
I don't know, man.
Redemption?
I don't know if they are, possibly.
See, all these fucking college teams do have the upside down logo or upside down hats.
I saw that. I think I'm throwing it too. I'm gonna throw only one natty, baby.
What the thing is about upside down is like for a flag, it's like duress.
If you complete this for a first down, game over. And they go deep. He's got him wide open, touchdown.
That's it.
That's game.
Most important catch of the game.
And they brought the heat, and they stepped back and threw it.
You left him 1-on-1. He's fucking completing that.
They brought the heat, man.
Yeah, done.
What did I say? Drop back and play pass, man.
That's
Back
it?
and play pass, man. I'm not saying that would have helped, but if you would have had 3 or 4 quarters defense,
not rushed,
and not rushed,
not through the whole fucking gambit.
Fuck you, LeBron.
LeBron's a fucking chotch.
Cuck.
The cuck chotch.
So what do they do here now? Just waste clock
Ugh.
and kick 3
Yeah.
points.
I couldn't cheer for fucking
And
Buckeyes.
now that 3-point field goal miss is huge because you still have one timeout here. You could still get a chance to get the ball back. What a gutsy call.
Huge.
Just shitty. I wanted to see it come down. Great play. And you went to your big play guy with Jeremiah Smith. I thought it was going to be a Buka ball, but I had a feeling it was going to be pass.
I mean, yeah. You're right though. At that point, like you're 3rd and 11. Why are you bringing the heat? Why are you not? Like, where's that safety for over the top? Just bring one less guy.
Squatty Cup. I mean, the problem was they dug themselves a fucking hole
Yep.
in the second quarter, and
Didn't get out of it.
didn't decide to start trying to get out of it until the fourth, and that's what.
Yeah, it's just like stop trying. They never started to try to push the field till there was 8 minutes left.
Sean Nash says PFF grades for stream. Kilo C, 1 out of 4, stream rank 92.8.
Oh, yeah,
Great
definitely.
blocking of the bots. Adam, 2 for 4. So numbers second. 87.9, 4 drinks down.
Okay.
Ant, 3 out of 4, stream ranked. 83.2, math was hard.
It's not my strong suit.
AJ, 4th ranked, 69.9, spilled drink.
But you got the 69 though.
Yeah, 69, dude.
I'll take the 69.9.
So
Thank you.
a spilled drink is really gonna not. That's good to know. A spilled drink is
Gonna
kind of
affect, yeah.
Is gonna affect. And I'm not
I had
gonna
two.
I'm
Let's
not
be
gonna,
fair.
I'm not gonna do math anymore.
That's okay. I mean, listen, the other thing with our PFF rankings that if you get to that fourth quarter AJ mode, it automatically kind of gets you like a 90 over 90. So like if like AJ on Saturday over 90.
But what if he has a spilled drink?
Spill drink does cut, but I will say this: when you get to the fourth quarter, it's more of a team influence,
Right.
right? Like I might not do well out on the field, but you want me in there. I'm a team
Yep.
player, and
Yep,
I'm going to
yep,
come
yep.
in there and I'm going to fucking.
The troops
start.
are gonna rally.
The troops are going to rally. I'll take the 69.9 spill drink. Thank you very much.
When AJ starts like getting that little sound on the end of his sentences, like the tone goes like this a little bit. I
The
know
inflection of the-
he's feeling good.
High inflection.
Not even high. It's just kind of like I don't know what the wave would be like, but it's sharp at the end.
Okay.
I'm not even saying like a high pitch. It's just sharp, like,
Because I'm already in that nasal zone.
but you're hitting that, like the last word is going to pack some, and that's,
But this is why we love Coach Nash here.
Coach Nash.
man, oh man. Now, fuck guys.
They're off the timeout.
You had all the chance in the world.
Oh, they're going to the end zone. They're not, I don't think they're going to waste time. I think they're just going to run it.
You have to. You run it here.
Touchdown ends the game.
I mean, a field goal essentially
Yeah.
ends the game too. So you just run it 3 times.
Flag.
Flag on the play. Going to be offside. Sorry, false start. Back them up.
Ref looks like a ventriloquist doll.
They run it. They run it here. They run it here. Notre Dame takes a timeout. They run it again. Bring it down to say a minute 10.
I'm just a boy.
I'm just
Run
a
it again.
boy.
Bring it down to fuck yeah. It's if they run it down and kick a field goal, the game's done.
Yeah. Yep.
But crazy shit happens. This is football. Crazier shit has happened. And Ohio State hands it off to Judkins, who gets tackled. Oh, Notre Dame's going to use their final timeout.
Smart to do it.
You have to. And, man, using those 2 timeouts and that fucking third down bomb to Jeremiah Smith, play of the game. They're re-showing it here. They brought the heat. And just a great throw and a great catch.
We can tell Jerry's not enjoying it at all, Ant. Look at your shirt.
Jerry doesn't like it.
He's fucking grumped up.
Why is he so grumpy?
Jerry, you're grumpy.
Jerry, you grumpy bitch. Great
Well, I think-
catch. I thought he was gone for a touchdown.
I think because he wanted love, and love's not produced.
Look at this. Goes to the
Shit.
sideline. They're like, that's big time play right there.
Yeah.
Natty championship play.
I'm the king of the world.
Yeah. I think that just sealed it for player of the game for Will
Yeah.
Howard.
It would. He's just had a really good game. It's not been like
I don't think any specific player has had that craziest game, so it defaults to the quarterback who had a good game.
I will just throw this at you. 11-21, or sorry, 17-21, 231, 2 touchdowns for Howard.
And then that big pass.
But then you got Judkins, 11 carries, 100 yards, 2 touchdowns.
That's pretty good too.
I think you still throw it to the QB.
Yeah, just
for the-
when they're very close like that. And this is just going to be,
They're just diving forward, burn the clock.
yeah, burn the clock, do the same thing. What they're going to do here is just kind of take a knee right in the center of the field or in the hash marks and then kick the field goal.
Yep.
Huddle up, he says. But
This is the gridiron, baby, the gridiron battle, and that's it. Notre Dame feels it. We all know it too. The stupid fucking
They fought back.
Dyed beard son of a bitch is going to get the fucking natty.
They did fight back, though. Just too little
Made a
too
game
late.
of it.
Too little too late. That missed 3 point. This is another thing. That missed
The
3
missed
point
3 points is...
is huge, even with that.
It might have changed some of the play calling they may have made, though.
Yeah.
That's the difference.
So they take a timeout here, and you're just going to see them essentially.
Yeah.
I think you're just going to see Will Howard take the snap and then kind of go down in the middle of the hashes.
And then let it run. Dan Wants Pizza says, I think Judkins had a solid case until that bomb happened.
Yes.
Totally.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
He was.
He definitely had a solid case. That bomb that pretty much won the game, Judkins prior to that's going to get it.
He was because he was already at 11 carries, 100 yards, 2 touchdowns. I mean, you take off whatever it was. How far was that? 30 yards?
It's a big one. Jeremiah Smith, Big Ten freshman and wide receiver of the year. Makes sense.
Fuck.
They get him for the next at least 2 years.
Yep.
Can't see him not declaring for the draft in his junior season.
Yeah. He's not redshirting. That's
No,
for sure.
that's-
He's already past that.
3rd and goal. What do? You get
Cliff Kingsbury?
It could kind of looks like him. I mean, you could always have a fumbled snap or something crazy here, but
Shit, you know what? I've been looking right here, but it actually tells me where the ball is on the down.
Oh, yeah.
Like
Up on the
perfectly.
text.
Fucking idiot.
so they're getting a 3rd and goal. More than
small.
likely, just going to either hand it off or just take a knee, give their kicker a nice chance. But okay,
Oh, he runs outside.
maybe he likes that hash.
Yeah, maybe it's like, hey, keep it on that right hash.
They're gonna waste time right down, take a timeout.
Yeah, I would go right down to the 1 second left, call timeout, kick it, and you're not able to tie this game.
No,
No fucking
only chance they have is a missed field goal.
Yes. But then you still got to get it down because if you score the missed field goal, that's a touchdown, right? Like if they happen to miss and it bounces off and they grab it and
if they block it and run it back, that's a
It
touchdown.
would be a touchdown. So
But anything other than
and it's going in.
yeah, I mean,
Look at this fucking.
he's pumped up, fielding.
Hey, I'm Corey Fielding.
I'm ready for this. Is what he said.
Corey Fielding.
What is his name? Jaden Fielding. Not as good as Corey Fielding.
Jaden's close. Oh, that little
Fucking Will Howard.
Get his face off the TV. Thank
Cowboys are drafting him for sure.
Howard. I don't think
fucking-
I wouldn't hate it.
He actually today he showed up. He showed up
Had a
big
good
time.
game.
I wouldn't hate if the Cowboys drafted any quarterback. Just like I know Dak Prescott's the quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys,
Yeah, but just put somebody else on the depth chart, right?
especially now we don't have any quarterbacks on the roster except for Dak, really.
Yeah,
I don't think-
realistically,
Cooper Rush isn't.
I'm pretty sure they're both expired. Unalived themselves off the chart. 29 seconds left. Here it is for the win. Well, for the guaranteed win. Same spot that the Notre Dame kicker had a chance from and whiffed, hit the upright. But we're going to see. This will also waste a couple seconds of clock. And if he puts it through, snap's good. Kick is up, and he kicks it in. Had a little wiggle.
Had a little wiggy.
And that's going to seal the deal.
Dan Wants Pizza says, I'm sure I'm the only one in chat, but I'm happy I got to watch another Buckeyes title. Had to pop in. See you guys on Sunday.
See you Sunday for Championship
Sunday, my
Sunday.
dude.
Championship Sunday.
Appreciate the comment, man.
We'll be here on Wednesday
Hell
to
yeah, main
talk
event.
Dallas Cowboys and everything that's pretty much unfolded and is to unfold before Wednesday at 6 p.m. PST. But we will also be back for those playoffs. NFL playoff games on Sunday.
NFL Championship Sunday, baby.
Yeah, NFL Championship Sunday.
So
Forget that those are actual championship
We only
games.
have 3 more games we get to stream this year, guys. The championship games and the Super Bowl.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
2 weeks.
Question, do you think Notre Dame just concedes
No,
or they go for it?
you never concede, man.
Now,
Go deep,
They go for it. They get it. They get to the point where it's like that. Then that field goal miss.
Oh yeah,
that would
field
be
goal.
the,
That field goal miss is the
if they score and put 2 on, that would be
realistically
rough.
them not playing until the fourth quarter is what
that's
the
biggest thing.
having a good first drive and then a good fourth quarter isn't going to win you a national championship.
Being less than being down 150 yards
is also not going to
is
help.
also not going to help.
They're going to just squib it here.
Oh, they fucking booted at the end and said, "Guess what? Take it up, bitch."
Yep, they said
Well, Great House, get out there.
Conversation. R2 J2 says they will take a knee.
That's bitch shit.
I
and
never.
I don't fucking believe in
I
it.
would never.
Fake knee, spin out, throw.
I would not accept a knee here.
Will that remove you from cheering for the Fighting Irish
No,
next
because they're
year?
a different team. Riley Leonard's not there. I still got a couple nice players there. I still got Great House. I still got Jeremiah Love. Great offense to build around. Just need to see if they're going to get a guy in the portal.
And you just got to think of all those poisonous beans that are going to get flicked tonight.
Totally. Yeah, they ain't kneeing. They're going for it. They're fighting Irish, man. Even if you've lost,
Well, that was bold. That was dumb.
not a good. I mean, this could have just been considered conceding.
Yeah, that's just actually worse than an E.
They should have just kneed. They should have just knelt.
That's it. That's game.
Okay, man. Good Natty Championship. The Ohio State Buckeyes are your 2024 college football champions of the world.
Get him. Fucking get Day. Get him.
There's
Dump that shit on him.
They slimed him. Oh, they still got a playoff. Okay, get Great House's yards.
Get some more yards for Great House.
Coach has already been dunked on. Ugh. Now he's all sweaty and greened out.
I can't wait to get in the locker room with you boys and get in that shower.
All right.
Sean Nash says, "Night, gentlemen. Thank you for your service this weekend. You've left it all on the streams this weekend, overcoming adversity and all. Real bring your lunch pal to work type of performances."
Hey, we appreciate everyone that was in chat for the whole weekend and tonight, but we will be back Wednesday night, like AJ said, 6 p.m. PST to talk some Dallas Cowboys, talk everything Cowboys, who their next coaches could be, and the rest of it. Like, there's still shit going on. And yeah, we're going to have to witness an all NFC East, NFC Championship game. So you go ahead and find a Commanders fan, you find an Eagles fan, and you tell them to go fuck themselves!
Crack 'em if you got 'em, pop tops and chill. Vancouver reppin' Dallas, show some real skill. Mockin' Philly trucks, we roast them on the grill.
Crack 'em if you got 'em.
Hear the buzz and thrill. Sunday games we analyze, Cowboys magnify. Philly tears and cans pop 'em, they cry. Tony Romo flashbacks, they just got the facts.
And we out.
That was good timing on that song, too.